Hello everybody, my name is Michael, and this is a retro horror game medley that I'm going to do in honor of spooky season, so I'm going to be showing a ton of older horror-related games, mostly from the 1990s and the 2000s. This first one here is Majuu Ou, I think it might be pronounced. It feels a little bit Castlevania-ish. It's about this dude that's running around fighting monsters. Oddly enough, he has a gun instead of a whip, but so it's set in modern times. So I like that our guy is he's wearing like a muscle shirt, his muscles are bursting out. He's wearing some jeans and some high tops. He just looks really cool. And tragically, as you can see, this game did not come out in the United States. It is in Japan only. I don't know if there is a ROM hack of this that includes English language, but we can just assume that this demonic entity is mocking us and saying we're going to die. I have played this game, a little bit before, but not that much. I've certainly never gotten past the first couple of levels, but I think you can actually... Oh, little anime... Oh, look at that little black cat. Look how cute he is. But I think that we are going to be able to transform into demons of some kind. You may notice that my face is on screen now, not just my, whoa. Ow, 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 ow. Is this, are we supposed to lose this fight? Okay. I mean, the controls are very tight, I do like that. Is this our demon friend? Or something? And you may notice that my face is on screen. I'm going to be, testing this out a little bit to see if I enjoy having a face cam here. Let me know, of course, in the comments below if you want me to have a face cam or not, and you know, what you think about that. I still remember from like over a year ago, I got a comment from someone on a video of mine just where I showed my face pretty briefly, and they went out of their way to actually type like, yeah, we don't actually need to see your face. And it's like, oh gee, thanks for that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can I get that orb thing? What was that? And it's like, you know, way to make me feel good about myself, just like completely apropos of nothing. Say like, hey, yeah, don't show your face next time, you ugly creep. So anyway, please respectfully, if you would, tell me whether I should or should not have a face cam, whether it adds to anything or not. I wanted to test this out because I just got a new camera, so I thought I might as well mess around with it. I am having a lot of trouble not being able to duck. You can fire, I thought you could fire directly up, but maybe you can't. I can't actually duck for some reason. Maybe the controller settings are weird. It really feels like I should be able to do that, but I'm not. But, oh, look at that woman back there, your dude who's like in the bars. I love looking at the backgrounds of, 16-bit games just to see what they did to spice things up back there. Oh, here we have like a blonde bimbette with a machine gun. Nice. That's pretty cool. And high heels. Awesome. This really reminds me of like a really hyper-gory 90s anime. Like, if you've ever seen Demon City Shinjuku, that's a really fun, like, ultra-violent 90s horror anime. I really love the... For a long while, I kind of moved... Now, it seems like I have to be able to duck. Am I wrong about that? Can I pick this up? Or... Hold on, I'm going to check the input to see if I... No, I mean, it says I should be able to move down. That's weird. How do I collect this, then? That's odd. Whoa, almost jumped on those spikes there. Whoop, zombies, nice. I love that there's actual blood in this. The American Nintendo company back in the day was just so horrifying with how unhorrifying they made scary games. Ooh, you can actually shoot that and knock it off. Cool. Oh, one of the mutant ladies is getting at me. And there we go. I'm not really going to be able to do all that much. Ooh, cool. I think this is as far as I made it in the game. This weird spider boss guy. Whoop, ow, 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 ow. That's not good. How do I transform into my demon form? Whoa, 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 no, 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 ow, okay, well, that's death. That's death. Ow, let me go. Oh, I can double jump, I didn't even notice that. No, no, how am I supposed to fight this guy? Okay, I was kind of able to do it. It took like 5 or 10 attempts for me to do that. And I'm dead. Perfect. Okay, take this, Spider Boy. It's weird that his face is on his abdomen like that. It's creepy. This game really looks cool. I like the aesthetic. I think this came out in 1995, and it must have just been too bloody to be in the United States. Like, they just took one look at this and said, nope, we can't put this in here. No! Darn it! No! Monster. I'm not going to be playing any game extensively, just like a little brief between, you know, depending on how well things go, maybe 10 minutes to half an hour per game. No, no. This game may even be shorter, because I'm about to die. Die! Die! Crap. These little larvae keep popping out. No! I can't avoid him. I just can't do it. And I'm on my last life. Perfect. Trying to dodge him like that by starting out like in one corner and then moving forward seems to be the best thing to do, but I can still get caught, unfortunately. There's a little bit of feedback when you hit him, but not enough to make it, like, to the point where I know where I'm really damaging him. I really wish there was a boss HP to tell me if I'm actually hitting this guy, but it's not there. Come on, die, die, die! Nope, no, no. Okay, fine. The little guys are easy, but because I was so focused on the big guy, I kind of lost track of them and ended up getting damaged. I mean, I'm doing better now that I'm figuring out the pattern, but it's still not easy. Okay, die. Please die. Okay, fine. I have to kind of move and then also jump to get out of the way. It's very tricky. Oh, I got him. Nice. Please let me know, by the way, if you have any ultra-violent or scary 90s anime that I could check out for Halloween. I do love Demon City Shinjuku, and I'm going to give that a try. And, oh, maybe it's left. I have to go. And I do love Ninja Scroll, so if there's anything like those two, I would really like to check it out. Recently, I did watch a little bit of... God, what was... Oh my god, I forgot the name of the anime for a second there. It was like a cyberpunk anime about a girl in Hong Kong who was experimented on, and they gave her some sort of weird, like, animal DNA, and she acted kind of like an animal. I'm gonna have to... I'll put it on the screen, the name of it, but I've completely forgotten about it. But that was really cool. I also watched some Bubblegum Crisis recently, and I really enjoyed that. This mutant larvae thing looks really cool. I like that. Oh, ow, darn it. At least they give you a bunch of lives. Don't want to take the chance of these guys attacking me from behind, so I'm going to take them out. I assume I can get other weapons somehow. Come on. Come on. Ooh, I like that he's shooting out. I didn't notice that before, but they're giant brains that he's shooting out. That's cool. I don't know if all of these attacks are actually doing damage or only when his mouth is open. I assume it's only when the mouth is open am I actually doing damage to him. Yeah, that seems to be it. Yes! Got him. Nice. And I got a key. Apparently there are keys in this game. And I know something is wrong now, because I need to be able to pick up that key. There we go. Okay, something was wrong in the settings. I was supposed to be able to touch down. Good lord. Oh, look, and I could kind of like... Whoa, what was that? Is it like a roll or something? How do I... Ow. Try to figure it... Oh, no. It's like... down and B. Rolls. Oh, so I should have been able to roll out of the way of that spider guy. That must have been it. Of course, there's a timer going on this game. All of the ridiculous things I've ever seen in retro video games, the whole timer thing was absurd. You know, at worst, it was like a cheap way for you to increase the difficulty of a game so you couldn't beat it as easily, and so they could make a less game and just add the timer to make a like a hardcore pressure mode on you. And at the very best, it gave you a lot of generous amount of time, but then also it seemed pointless, because why would you even have the timer at all if it wasn't something you cared about? Oh, I got another life. Oh, here's the boss, or a boss. I think only the... Ooh, boobies? Oh my goodness. This is another reason why Nintendo would never have had this. You got boobies up in here? Okay. I'm not complaining. Ow. Okay, come on. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 please die. Ooh, what's this? Demon form? Ooh, nice. Oh, demon form. Cool. You know, for a second there, it almost made me think that I looked like Griffith when he turned into Femto for a second there, which... not making me like that much. Ooh, I can kind of, like... do a double jump or something? I have wings. Oh, that's neat. I look definitely insectoid here. Ow. Can't quite get in the right place to shoot this guy. There we go. Plant-based level, sure. No, ow! You fire backwards? Yo, you can fire down. And you can fire to that side. Good, perfect. I have to sort of wait until I drop a little bit from the double jump to actually hit these guys. It's hard to hit them. Be nice if we could actually fully fly, but oh well. I like the plants in the foreground there. That looks really neat. Don't know what these are. These little bulbs or something, but I'm gonna shoot. Oh wow! My down and B is like a teleport now. There we go. Ooh, Ruined City. Maybe there was some sort of demon apocalypse. That seems to pop up quite a lot in the 1990s. Maybe as like an unconscious response to the burst of the bubble in the 1980s where everything seems so great and wonderful. Ooh, is that health? Oh, I must have been able... Oh, I should have been able to get health before. And these little things, but I couldn't because of the darn... controls. Okay. Come on. Come on. Can I drop down? Oh no, ow. I did not mean to teleport into those spikes there. You probably guessed that. There we go. The controls so far have been good. but they're just maybe like a teeny bit too stiff for some of this precise shooting that I have to do. Like, I can't jump to the exact point I need. I sort of have to jump too high and then fall back down. Whoa! Whoa! Is this mini-boss going to be like the spider mini-boss, where it was vastly harder than the actual boss of the area? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! No! Some damage here. The Japanese, especially in the 80s and 90s, just had this magnificent imagination for creatures and monsters and demons and aliens. I don't know what it was at the time that just made them so novel at creating these creatures. Was it just sort of like an influence from the comic book world, whereas the Western ones tended to be a little bit less innovative and more based on Gothic stereotypes? You know, like the standard vampire, or like a Dante's Inferno-esque demon. It doesn't look like... Come on, ow! Doesn't look quite as good. At least, you know, that's how I feel. And tell me why I'm wrong about that, please. Ow! Am I gonna revert back to my normal? Oh no, I gotta go all the way back here to the beginning. Okay, well, it's been a little over 15 minutes, so I am going to switch to another game now. It is also going to be a Super NES game, but overall I had a pretty good time with this. Could have been controls very slightly too stiff, but otherwise quite enjoyable experience, so I'm going to cut to the new game now. Okay, next game is a favorite of my youth, Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have a SNES growing up, but I did have some friends that had one, and we did play this game quite a bit. And what it is sort of a, I don't know exactly how to describe it, like a Smash TV-esque game? Is that a good way to describe it? It's hard, I guess it's not exactly that. It's sort of like, I'm not sure. If anyone knows what genre this should be described as, please tell me. Okay. How do I switch weapons? Okay. But basically you have to go around in this top-down view in a suburban neighborhood, and we also go to the mall later and a bunch of other sort of stereotypical slasher movie, zombie movie type locations. Okay, that's how you switch. And you have a variety of weapons in order to fight aliens and zombies and all kinds of crazy creatures, and it can be played with two-player co-op on the same screen, which is always fun to have a little... That's super nostalgic for me, because now we just have so much multiplayer online. People don't forget how joyful it was to actually sit next to an actual person and play a multiplayer game, especially because back in ye olden days, no one would be a complete, total, raging asshole on right next to you. Like, if they're sitting right next to you and you can just punch them in the shoulder for being a jerk, they're not going to do that usually. Unlike nowadays. I always sort of disliked multiplayer games that weren't where you were actually sitting next to a person. I just sort of felt it was uncomfortable to me. You know, I just preferred actually be, you know, if I'm going to play something with another person, I'm going to actually sit next to them, not go through the rubbish of, you know, going online. Not that I've had exclusively negative multiplayer experiences, but just not quite for me. And the goal of each level is that you have to wander about and rescue the various civilians that are in these areas. And you get a certain amount of points for each person you get. Like a gorgeous hot cheerleader is a ton of points, whereas an obnoxious teacher that's failing you on a test gives you like 5 points. And I think, are the babies the most? Maybe the babies are the most. How do I use the keys? And what do I use them on? It's been a little while since I played this. I don't even remember if there's actually technically an end to the game, or if it's just like it goes on infinitely, because I remember getting to like level, I don't know, 40 or something, and it might just be go on and on and on. Ooh, no, the cheerleaders are worse than the babies. Okay. Oh, the keys must be used automatically when you get to those doors. Okay. Speaking of babies, the worst enemy in this game is literally a gigantic baby. It's like a King Kong-sized infant that is very tough to take down. Oh, all victims saved bonus. Oh, that's right, because the victims, they can actually be killed by the enemies, so they can be attacked. So you can lose some of them. And that soldier wasn't fighting, really? You weren't fighting. You needed this teenage boy with a spiky Dragon Ball Z hairdo to save you. Okay, all right. Ooh, hello. Nice. Oh, I can blow it open with a rocket launcher. Okay. And can I do this one? Yes, I can. I think one of the enemies, maybe I'm wrong about this, but he's sort of like a Jason Voorhees-esque type of guy. Oh no, there we go. And I did not make it. Okay. I think these soda cans are like grenades. And I'm not sure, I don't remember what this is used for, but I'm sure it has a purpose. Victorian Explorer, of course. Sure, why not? Barrels of toxic waste. Probably, sadly, going to find that in most American towns. And there's a cheerleader over there. I assume that unless the victim is in your sight, it can't actually be killed because the monsters are only going to spawn next to you. Just 10 points for teacher giving us a failing grade. Nice. Hello. And there's a baby in that house. I really like the cheesy horror vibes of this game. It kind of reminds me of a movie called Night of the Creeps, which is one of my favorite all-time Halloween movies. It's sort of a mixture of a slasher movie with not aliens, but like mutant creatures. And it's got this perfect mixture of scare and campiness to it that just makes it funny. Like, the guys are in on the joke of how silly it is. Oh, is this someone we can rescue? Yes, it is. Okay. How many keys? I do. I'll open that. Don't seem to have taken much damage so far, thankfully. I think there are also giant tremors like worms later on in the game. Part of the reason I wanted to do this is to hear your stories about playing these games. I want to see that I'm not alone with remembering a lot of these games fondly from my childhood, and if anybody else has some stories about playing these games or how much you enjoyed them, please let me know, because I would love to hear it. I think this gun we have, this like submachine gun, is actually a water pistol. I don't know if it began its life in the game that way, like maybe Nintendo, it originally was like a submachine gun, but Nintendo was like, we can't have kids using submachine guns in our video games, so change it. And maybe they changed it to a water pistol because of that. I don't remember if there are any differences between the boy and girl characters, if they just have the same stuff and the same stats. Terror in Aisle 5. This also reminds me of like Creepshow and the old EC Comics, which I had some of the reprints. I think they reprinted those in there's little terrors in there. In the 1970s, and my mother had, you can freeze them with that. Okay. I think it's better to freeze them. Why don't you freeze them? Oh. Grenade. Oh, grenades work a lot better in these little terrors. They remind me of those little knife-wielding fetish guys from Diablo 2. Oh, and a baby. There's a little baby wandering around here. Sure. Okay. Soda cans. And it's that weapon. Don't know what that is. It's just like a rubber ball. But I had a ton of fun going to like a friend's house and playing this with him when I was younger. Oop. Old demon baby. There we go. Ow, 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 ow. What the heck was that? He turned into a little flaming creature. Oop. Ow, 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 ow. Die. More babies? Sure. I don't know, I could see the zombies rising up out of the earthen ground, but how are they able to rise up out of the stone floor of the shopping market here, wherever the hell they are, grocery store, or... Yeah, I guess that's it, or mall. Let us check. Oop. Did we fall to your death? No, I don't think so. Cannot jump down there. Eventually, when you get like a ton of weapons, it becomes really confusing to switch between all of them. I wonder if I can do... Yes, I can. Ah, there we go. What the heck is that? Oh. Okay. I must be able to block doors with this clown. But, oh. I just like bounce off him or something? Ooh, popsicles. This does remind me, especially being a kid back in the day. Ooh. I think this potion turns you into like a giant monster or something. But there's some surprising depth with the way that, with all the different weapons and items you can use to block the path of enemies and destroy them in a certain way. I'm going to save that potion though for later. See if there are more zombies. Ooh, what's that? Go down. Soldiers, just fight! You have guns, fight! What the heck? Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. There's nothing like getting really scared on Halloween, but it's also fun to have the silly camp horror. I watched recently some of the Friday the 13th movies, and I watched one that I'd never actually finished before, called, I think it was 7, and it was the Friday the 13th where it's Jason versus... Oh, the popsicles aren't... Oh, there are Texas Chainsaw guys. Ow. Whoa. Can you kill them? Oh, goodness, I was almost dead. Okay. Hedge maze. Oh, I can go in the hedge maze. Good. Oh boy. Oh, he can cut holes in the wall. Perfect. But I was watching this one that was like, it was called, people refer to it as Jason versus Carrie, because it's Jason versus like a psychic girl. And oh, we do turn into a monster. Oh! Oh! Who's scared now? Who's scared now, big guy? Yeah, it's you. Come here. And Jason vs. Carrie, I'd heard, was one of the better ones. But to be honest, I didn't find it all that good. Really. Oh, I can just blast open things like that. Nice. Sweet. Come here. I hope this doesn't go away right in the middle of this, because that would be very bad. But Jason vs. Carrie, I was actually really bored by it. I always think that the 4th Friday the 13th is the best one. And let me know what you think is the best one in the series down below. But the 4th, I think it was the 7th one, Jason vs. Carrie, is kind of fun to see Jason duel with a telekinetic teenager like Carrie. But, oh my god, there's 2 of them. Freeze, freeze. Just freeze and run. And I'm out of rockets, okay. But the rest of the movie was really dull, like the same stupid teenagers or college kids or whatever running around. None of them were memorable. It was really dull. I couldn't take it after a while. But oddly enough, This one actually has my #1 Jason kill ever. So even though it was boring, it has my favorite kill, where Jason grabs a woman, like picks her up while she's in a sleeping bag, so she's like a human being burrito, and slams her against a tree, killing her. That is absolutely my #1 favorite Jason kill ever. Period. I don't know why, but it just really tickles me to see that. It just seems so silly and kind of brutal at the same time. Oh boy, I'm dead. I'm dead. Perfect. Okay, good. We just start over here. We don't have to go through everything. Ooh, it's a cheerleader. Go. And I wonder if you just go to the next level, if you, if all of the people die, or whether you have to start over again. Oh boy. There we go, baby. No. Freeze. Help. Okay. Oh boy, that's not good. I should have saved those rockets. I should have saved them. Oh, thank you. And come on, where are you idiots? Oh, there's one. In here? Nope, I can't. Crap. Oh, this is the last guy. Where are these others? I wonder how they generated these. I don't know how they made these maps, because it kind of seems like some of them are very similar to others. Oh no, it's one of the evil teachers. Good, perfect. And they seem so similar to one another. I wonder if they took like a basic template for each. Let me blast through these with grenades. No. Okay. I wonder if they took a template and just remade them slightly to, just made different assets but the same basic structure of the level. Because there were just so many levels. It seems amazing that they made so many. If I don't have a rocket launcher, am I screwed here? Can I not get in there and save this last person? Where is that teacher? There she is. There must be some kind of way over there. There we go, let's hope. There we go. And it wasn't the last person. Oh no, it was. Thank goodness. All victims saved. Bonus. Level 5. Weird kids on the block. Tons of nostalgia in this one. Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's like a weed whacker. I think I remember this. There's something on the ground that you can fight. Oh my god, there's like clones of me. That's weird. Save the baby. Ooh. Looks like some sort of weird alien egg there. Oh, there we go. That's where the weed whacker is used. I remember these things. Yep. Ooh, soda cans. Someone threw away perfectly good soda cans. So it's been about a little over 15 minutes. I think I'm going to leave this one here. This was a heck of a lot of fun, and I definitely enjoyed playing it, but it does get a little bit repetitive after maybe 15 to 20 levels, and it just kind of seems like more of a multiplayer-based game at that point, where it was meant to be enjoyed with friends, kind of like a B-movie, a B-horror movie. It's meant to be something you have fun with, laughing at with your buddies, not really something that you can play very much on your own, so I'm going to skip to the next game. Okay, we're switching over to DOS now with a very early id Software game called Dangerous Dave. And this game is a heck of a lot of fun because the combat is really cool. Dangerous Dave has a shotgun, and unlike a lot of the other video games at the time, where your weapon, your attack would be a ball, a little orb that would spray across the screen very slowly. When you fire this, you do hit an enemy basically instantly, like these Frankenstein guys here with his double-barrel shotgun. Not exactly sure what the story was here. You're Dangerous Dave, you're kicking ass, you're taking names, you're in a scary mansion, that kind of thing. And the game automatically reloads your weapon. So when you fire, you have an infinite amount of ammo, and you just, if you stand still, you automatically reload. So I think adding that little touch drastically changed how the game functioned. And it's just so much fun. You can't just spray bullets everywhere you go like you're in Contra. You have to actually slow down a little bit and take your time, as if this were, you know, an actual gun you were firing that you had to put bullets into. And it's a very simplistic game, but I really enjoyed it. And it can be had for hours of fun. Whoa, it is very dangerous, though, unfortunately, because you do take one hit and then you die, which is the only thing I think that is holding this game back from being really, really good. You can also not fire while jumping, by the way. You can only fire when you're standing there, or you can fire down if you want, or up, but not while jumping, which is, you know, a little bit of a nuisance. This game can be fairly difficult to get into at first if you're not familiar with DOS platformers. It can be a little bit on the tough side, but I think it's rewarding as well, especially to see a very early id Software game that was, I'm trying to think when this came out. Did it come out before Wolfenstein 3D? I don't remember, but anyway, I definitely enjoy this game. I'm getting pretty lucky in this game. Usually I take a death on the first area at some point, but maybe I'm just jinxing myself and I will soon. There we go. There we go. I don't know if this money does anything. Maybe it doesn't. This almost feels like a little bit of a precursor to Redneck Rampage a bit. Even though that's not it, I don't think. Mainly because it's really bad, so obviously it's not going to be id. What does it say? Mon? Like monster? Oh, these things. They seem to crawl on the wall, and remember, one hit kills you. So if this little bug... Oh! That little bugger gets you, it's all over. Reload, okay. Actually shocked at how good of a job I'm doing in this game, but die. Come on. Come on back here. Come on back here. Oh, that was cool. You see the knife penetrate his brain like that? It does have very cool death animations, which makes me think more of a horror element rather than simply a, It is pretty cool when these green goo guys kill you. It's like the blob melting onto your face. Okay, alright, let's go back there. I should have just stayed there and wait for him to come all the way back, but I was just getting too impatient to do that. Impatience is gonna get you killed, just like in Dark Souls. Come on. There we go. Oh. Little item, it's something else. Come on back here. You come over here too. There you go. I don't know. Oh, I am kind of like, you are pushed back a little bit when you shoot, which is neat, because that also doesn't feel necessarily like your standard DOS platformer of the early 90s. Okay. What is over here? There's a dangerous spider up there. I don't want to... Does not seem to be moving back from where it is. Look, those little hunchback guys. Saying hunchback offensive nowadays? I don't know. Never actually met anyone with a hunchback. But maybe they're trying to bring it back. Oh, oh no! Ow! Ow! Wasn't paying attention to my my ammo there, and I ran out. Of course. Too busy talking about the features to actually pay attention to them. Come on. But as I was saying, maybe they're trying to bring Hunchback back to reclaim the word. Okay, there we go. I also wanted to address something that I never spoke about. How many of you have seen my review of Conan Exiles that I did a couple of years ago? But, or was it, it was just like a year and a half ago or so at this point. And that video performed a lot poorly than I wanted it to, unfortunately, based on the amount of work I put into it. But one comment that I received over and over again was that there were too many clips that I put into it. And that kind of blew me away, because I love seeing little clips to illustrate points in videos, especially if it can lead me to something new. Like some of the clips I put in there were from weird fantasy movies of the 70s and 80s, made around the time of Conan the Barbarian, that were part of the sword and sorcery genre. And I just want to put those in there in case anybody says, hey, what's that movie? I'm going to find that and take a look at it and see what's going on there. But a lot of people criticize the number of clips in there, unfortunately, but I'm sorry, I can't really do otherwise. I really like putting the little mini clips of things into the episodes, because it's a big part of my creative process. So if you hate them, that's fine, but I'm not really going to do anything else with that. I'm just going to continue putting the clips into subsequent videos too, so sorry about that, if that's not your cup of tea. Don't think I can get over there without that spider dropping down and killing me, so I'm going to go over here. Come on. There we go. Ooh, almost ran out of bullets there. Or shells, I assume this is a shotgun we have. There we go. Just going to reload here. I like playing a little bit that you can play cautiously with this game. Oh, right, I can't jump and fire. There we go. Whoa. I'm in midair there. I'm trying to remember if you get other weapons in this game or not. I think that you do not. And you have to use the shotgun the entire time. Maybe that just means that they put extra effort into making the shotgun really good as a weapon. Huh. Well, I may have to go back past that spider, don't I? He's gonna jump down and kill me. Ah! Okay. So I was able to get ahead of him a little bit there. Right? No, I can't shoot these guys. Is there a door over here I can go into? Whoop. No, nothing. Let's try back this way. Well, I seem to be going back to the same place I was. Maybe I can go through one of these walls or something. That was the entrance door. That's strange. Maybe one of these walls is fake. And I can't go to the entrance door, of course. Or I can go through one of these ceiling areas somehow. And there are guys over there. Can I, like, jump through this, or... Don't know where they want me to go now. The monster design in this is pretty cool. Like all these weird horror movie demons and ghosts and monsters and so forth. Huh. Let's forward. I'm gonna check the wall over here. No, that's not it. Cannot find my way out. Well. Oh, there we go. I didn't even see this. Oh shit, I'm out of bullets. Fuck. Just leave. Okay. Completely missed that section there. Got him. Mid-jump. Oh, there we go. Nice. Time for level 3. Come on, you little hunchback. There we go. Just laughing at his little gray sweater and his baseball cap there. Simple but effective design. Go. Stop to reload. Huh. Okay. Go down. Full damage? No, I don't think so. These DOS games, platformers usually didn't have full damage or something. Nice. Let me know what horror movies you guys have been watching this year, because I went through a little bit of a horror movie bender over the past week and watched a bunch of Italian zombie movies like Hell of the Living Dead, City of the Living Dead, and God, they're kind of blending together a bit for me. Which are the ones that I watch? But a lot of the late 70s, early 80s hyper-exploitation ones. I think one was called Dr. Blood, MD. Sort of like a cannibal movie, but they're also zombies, and it took place in somewhere in like Indonesia or Southeast Asia. It was fun enough, I guess. Super exploitative, which is exactly what I like. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, well, it's been about 15 minutes here for this game. I think I'm going to call it here. If you want a simplistic, very nostalgic DOS platformer to play, Dangerous Dave is definitely it. It is a lot of fun. You can find it pretty much everywhere. You can find DOS games, DOS ROMs, if you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, I'm going to cut to the next game. Okay, so let's check out this new area. Ooh. Can we even... Okay, thought we might need the flying Crest to get past there. Oh, well, I bad guys. Huh? I don't remember where I saw those things from, those little eye monster things. I think I can kill that guy much easier with the ground attack. Yeah, there we go. But it's not good against the other stuff, so... Questionable value. Switching back and forth these things really seems to be something I should be able to do on the fly without going into the menu, because it can get very tricky to go back and forth between them. Or maybe that's gold pieces, because I just saw on the, it didn't really look like, yeah, 92, so we got 20 gold pieces for that. It didn't really look like gold pieces to me. But maybe the gold that demons use is different from the ones we got. You know? Oop, okay, I thought I could get that potion. I gotta say the game is a little bit more precise in the platforming that you do than in ooh, ow. Oh no, they have spikes on them. Okay, that was it. Okay. It's a little bit more slow and precise than the much faster paced Castlevania games where there's this constant sense of forward motion. You've got momentum taking you between all of the different stages, whereas in this one it feels a little bit slower than that, especially because of the changing between different gargoyle forms, which is a little bit slow. It kind of breaks up the action a little bit. Maybe I should just fly over this. Should I even bother going down there? Oh no, I'm underwater and I'm taking damage. Yep. Can I get out? Oh, maybe I could have gotten out. Darn. Let's retry again. The game is maybe just, it needs to be tweaked a little bit to be made a little bit easier. But maybe that's not the case and I'm just doing the villages out of order. Which is, you know, being able to do the villages out of order is really good and useful for if it's like your second or third time playing the game, but for your first time, it can be very, very frustrating because I'm not quite certain if you just need to try something again and get good, or whether you are failing because you've gone to the wrong area without the right upgrade. Come on, come on, come on. But maybe, I guess it's every screen you get a checkpoint. Whoa. Oh boy. Okay, it's on fire now. Right. Some little phoenixes or something. Yeah. Ow. Okay, that's done. We'll check to see if it's every screen or every screen that we get a checkpoint. Yeah, and it does look like they're infinite continues. It's not saying anything about them being limited. So that is something. Ow, I didn't know that was going to explode. It said that we're strong as a ground gargoyle, but does that mean we really do take less damage? I suppose the danger if you have a character that knows how to fly, that people are just going to try to fly over enemies rather than fighting them, kind of lowering the difficulty, and unless you make enemies deliberately for flying characters. Technical slowdown there for some reason. There we go. Totally invulnerable from the front. There we go. Nice. Health back. I'm doing better at this one than it was at the other one. Okay, so this is the boss. I wonder if there could be like a fire gargoyle. I mean, I'm already a fire gargoyle, so... Let me transfer to the earth guy. Maybe he's supposed to damage the earth guy. Because he probably wouldn't take... I mean, a fireman elemental isn't going to take much fire damage, is it? Come on. Die. His attack transforms into a horizontal projectile when you jump, so you can't like go really high and then spit downwards on them, which is a little bit annoying. Oh man, where am I? This is just the... oh no, this is way back, isn't it? Can't get thought I got the standard checkpoint per screen, but maybe this is the same area, I don't know. Yeah, this is the same. Okay, let's see if we can transfer to the ground gargoyle. Come on, go down. Shit. Darn it! It's really hard to dodge that. Okay, let's try one more time to take this guy on. Wish I could get that, but it's out of my reach. At least they do give you health when you're right before the boss. Okay. Alright, last try. The opening stage is too easy here, and then the next stage is too hard. I think I would have to take like 0 damage with this stage. Ow. Darn it. It just goes continually along that line. Ow, oh, come on. Alright, well, that was Demon Crest. I had a lot of fun with this game. It's a good spooky game for Halloween. I do recommend this to anyone who's a fan of any of the Castlevania games, or really just action platformers of the 16-bit era. It's a very good one. Maybe slightly difficult, but I'm sure with a guide and figuring out exactly which town to go to first, it becomes a lot easier. So I'm going to skip to the next game. Okay, so the next game we've got on here is Clock Tower. Jennifer and her friends were raised in the orphanage. Suddenly, they were to become adopted daughters. Yeah, because that happens, you know, like 3 teenage girls are all adopted by a rich millionaire. It's not like that's going to turn out badly. Sometime in September. They're right next to the spooky month, and they could have gone for October. I don't know why they didn't do that, but, you know, whatever. Laura, hurry up! At this rate, it'll be dark before we reach the mansion. That took a while. Miss Mary? Yes? What kind of place are we going to be living in? You should have figured that out before you were adopted out. That's the 5th time you've asked. Well, tell me. Don't worry. It's a lovely mansion. You'll see it in a moment. Are we walking to this mansion? How far away is it? Look. This is actually part of a series of survival horror games starting in the 90s. The first one was on, I think, only the Super Famicom and never made it to the West. But this is the, on the Super Nintendo, excuse me, but this is the Windows version of the game for Windows 95. So this was quite a while ago. Should my cursor be on... I don't know if you can see that, but the regular cursor is on the screen like that. And I guess it should be. It really is. It's so huge, and this is only the foyer. As your teacher, I have to greet the owner. Okay? Everyone, stay put. This is part of a subtype of survival horror where you cannot actually defend yourself. Our just has no way of fighting, no weapons. She can only run away and hide. And I'm trying to figure out how to run now, because there is a way. How do you run? And I need to know how to run. I need to figure this out. Oh well, let's talk to her. Hey, Anne. You're wondering what kind of man Mr. Burroughs is, right? The guy that, yeah. The guy that adopted 4 teenage girls? Yeah, I actually am not wondering what kind of guy he is. I know what kind of guy he is, and I don't really like him. Somehow. Huh? This house is so big it makes me uneasy. Okay. I don't think I'm going to like it here. Question mark? Huh? Lotta? Don't be such a scaredy cat. No English-speaking people named Charlotte refer to themselves as Lotta like the Germans do they? Please figure out how to run. I wish I knew how to run. It's got a great atmosphere to it, though. I'm just going back to her. Is your dialogue exhausted, or do I have to keep clicking on it? I wonder what's happened to Ms. Mary. I only need to click once and left click once, and she automatically moves. Double clicking, as you can probably hear, is not working. I'm not running. This game is notorious for moving very, very slowly. I've actually seen videos about this game over the years for a long time. What? It won't open. It's odd. How do I go up the stairs exactly? It's not letting me move up or down, just left and right. I'm kind of worried why this cursor is sitting here next to her face like that. Maybe that's just for the items that we get. Nothing? Okay. I don't know why I could click on that if there was nothing, but okay. Can I go in here? Ms. Mary sure is taking her time. Shall I take a look for her? Yeah, sure. Don't worry, I'll go. So do I have to go... Did she go this way? Can't interact with that door at all. Yep, we got that. Well, I don't know how to go because... I may have to go look up what the controls are to this. Because it's... Hey, why don't you try to find our teacher? I'm trying to do that. Don't know how to get there. I think our character is so delicate that actually she can just die from a bird flying around in front of her head if her health is low enough. So we have to be very careful. Can I click on this at all, or... This kind of puzzle horror game is, to me, it's more fun to watch than anything, than actually to play. Yep, it won't open. Just clicking at random keys here to see if... Can you really not go up these stairs? The eerie silence is actually pretty good. Okay, come on, Sarah. let's very slowly go here. There we go. I guess I just didn't click it right. Oh, I can't stop. I'm not in control anymore. That came from the main foyer. Oh, so I should just... Oh, now she runs? What? Come on, everyone. Stop fooling around. All my friends are gone. Oh, it is double tap to run. Okay. But I just couldn't do it before. I don't know if there's like a stamina system that prevents you from running all the time. There must be something to prevent you from using that. Still won't open. Now, can I go to these stairs finally? Or do I have to go back to the way I just came? Oh no, I can go to the stairs. There we go. She did not seem to run up the stairs, so I hope enemies cannot climb stairs. The fact that you're interacting with the game so little and just sort of letting it play out does give you the feel of playing a movie rather than just a game, which may actually be helpful for a lot of horror titles. It's also very, very, very easy to die in this game. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why am I yellow? Am I tired out or something? Is that the stamina? Or whoa! It's impossible to get to the other side. If I ran that way, is the yellow like my health, or is it my stamina? Am I afraid? Should I not run unless I absolutely have to? That's kind of cruel. I think there are 3 other games in this series, but I'm not super familiar with it. But I have to actually buckle down. I've heard about this game probably like over 10 years ago and just never... Didn't quite feel like... That's weird. Can I not go down here? She just stops there. That's odd. Well, I guess I'll go back down the stairs. No, wait, don't run, just in case. I don't want to die, or... Maybe this is her fright level, and she just has a heart attack. Maybe she has a heart condition. Maybe I was wrong to make fun of her. And that's why she's a weakling. If I was in this situation, I would be terrified as well. I'd probably have a heart attack pretty quickly, so I'm going to talk. By the way, let me know in the comments if anyone would be interested in seeing me try to do any streams on Twitch, because I have a very, unfortunately, as you can probably tell by the huffing and puffing sound in the background of all of my videos, and I have a very poor PC. But I could at least make an attempt to stream a very primitive game like this at the very least, so let me know if you would be interested at all in that. Okay. Back to where we were going anyway. Yep, go in there. What is that on the wall? There are deep cracks in the wall. It's likely to collapse at any moment. Really? It's completely dark. Can't go anywhere there. Okay. Let's keep going in this area then. I wonder if there's a way to restore her health or stamina. I mean, there must be, right? To go from yellow back to red. This game also has a lot of, from what I've seen in reviews, a lot of obnoxious traps. That, whoa. That will, insta-kill you. So it's sort of like a memorization game, which is, fairly common for a lot of the old school, especially 80s, early 90s point-and-click adventure game before games like The Power is Off. I wonder where the light switch is. Is that it? Can I turn it on? Later on in the 90s, a lot of the LucasArts point-and-click adventure games steered away from that super difficulty, I think. At least in terms of constant, unfair deaths that you would get in the old Roberta Williams, I think that's her name, Roberta Williams game. Pocketed the West Wing key. Okay. So I guess that place in the foyer was the West Wing. Look at the television, I guess. Oh, I can just turn it off. Okay. I think it's broken. But the TV? I was clicking on the painting, though. Huh? I guess it's just like a spooky painting. Huh? Looks like a nice, really comfy sofa. Would it be neat if you regained your health by, like, sitting down on a couch and just resting for a little bit? Why can I click on all these windows? It's making me spooked. It's completely dark. I wonder what time it is now. You don't have a watch? Well, I guess you're an orphan. You probably don't have much money. Okay, what's in here? Now, I think I remember if I click, based on reviews, if I click on this mirror, I instantly get strangled to death, possibly? But can I pick up this green thing? Someone or something. What an odd thing. Someone or something? What an odd thing to say. The left bed seems unused. Okay, but what about the right bed? Okay. I think if we let this bird out of the cage, it's just going to attack us. And it could kill us. So, because, you know, I'm in my canon of this is that she has, well, there's a light switch there, that she has like a heart condition, and even a bird flapping around her will make her heart seize or something. Careful. I don't notice a key in my inventory, so I guess I just have to remember that I have it. That was odd. Is this just... This isn't back to the room I was just in, is it? Oh no, it isn't. And I think this is a room where the scissorman is here. Ooh, the Tweety. Why is there smoke and Silent Hill fog in the bathroom? It must smell horrid. I don't want to, though. Yeah, well, James Sunderland would, Missy. Little Miss, I don't want to stick my hand in the toilet because I'm too fancy. Whoa! Ah! Laura? Scissorman! Run! Run, it's Scissorman! Run! Open the door! What are you doing? That was Scissorman! Go, 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 go! Oh, I'm orange now. Maybe she's like the girl in Let's Scare Jessica to Death. Ooh, whoa, whoa, no, 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 no. No running, no running, no running. Just normal. No, 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 no! No. Please be okay. Oh, okay. No. No, I can't not run now. What the heck? So now I only can run? Why? What's going on? There we go. Just walking calmly over to No. Please do not run. You're gonna hurt yourself. No, the Scissorman! No, Scissorman! No! No, 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 no! Oh, it's blocked from the other side. Run! No, 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 don't run towards Scissorman. Now run! Now you have to run. Run! What are you doing? No! Jeez. Another YouTuber called the Sphere Hunter referred to these types of horror games as hide-and-seek horror games. Because that's basically what you're doing. You can hide from Scissorman, but it's... Oh. Is that locked? Okay. Let's try this one then. Okay, kitchen. Let's try this. I turn on the... Whoa! Stop collapsing like that. It'd be so dramatic. You act like a tiny guy with a head sheared and cut your head off every day. Okay. Stop running. Stop! Stop running! Why is she always running now? I didn't hit any key. I just been using the mouse. Not click on anything in this room, weirdly. So I guess I just have to leave. Please stop running. I thought it was single click for run. Wait, is this where I came from? No, this is not where I came from. Ooh, a car. Go, 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 go. Oh, I'm hiding in the car. Oh, I'm gonna get killed, aren't I? I think I was supposed to hide up here. Go away, Scissorman. Go away. But she calmly walks over when I click on an item. None of this makes sense. Oh, now she's walking. Huh. I click on that box there. Can I pick up the shovel? There's some sort of key. It's a car key. Okay. Pocketed the car ignition key, all right. Let's get out of here. Game over, right? The ignition key is missing? No, I have it. Or do I have to click on the item and then use it there? I could escape in this car. But everyone else is. Who cares? Just leave them. Don't want to start running again in case I can't stop for some reason. Guess there's no point to having this car ignition key then, unless I can use it for... Maybe there's some other use for it. Like to pry something open. keep thinking of the movie Let's Scare Jessica to Death when looking at this character because of how easily she dies from basically nothing. Okay. So that was locked. Actually, should I try this? I mean, I guess the car key isn't going to work there. No. Okay. Can't unequip the key for some reason. Guess I could try going upstairs, though. I guess the Scissor Man running up and destroying you as some sort of impossible creature happened long before, like a couple of years before the Nemesis did that in Resident Evil 3. I can see a pool in the courtyard from here. Okay. That scream came from outside. Oh no! Anne! Well, that's 2 out of 3 friends dead. If the next one turns up dead, just leave. You can't bring him back from the dead. Cool. Pool in the courtyard, that's it. Okay. I feel like the Scissor Man is going to jump out of one of these windows and scare me. But maybe not. Okay, let's try this way. Okay, stairs going down. I'm in the red, which is not good. Okay, let's turn the light on, I guess. Are these heads in jars? Whoa. Ah, beating hearts? Oh my god. Yikes. This is pretty spooky. Okay, are you in one of these places, Scissor Man? Ah! Whoa, that's not good. Can we open this other one? Or... Whoa, okay. Because periodically we can rest by just not moving at all. There we go. Maybe if I'm being chased by Scissor Man actively, I can only run, and that's what was going on. Don't know if there's a reason to turn the light off. Maybe there is. Maybe it alerts Scissor Man or something to where you are. Not sure what this room is here. There are other monsters besides Scissorman. It's just he's the one that's chasing you most at the start, I think. Ooh, the heck is this? Are they dolls or mannequins or something? This mannequin is wearing a dress. It's beautiful. Whoa. Okay, her head fell off. Whoa, it's Scissorman! Scissorman! No, run the other way. Oh no! Ow! Oh, ouchies. Dead end. Okay, I think that's probably about enough for this game right now. We're doing about 30 minutes, but this is definitely an enjoyable experience. I think it's one of those games where you have to learn exactly where to go and exactly what to do over time to really figure it out, and you're not going to be able to do it in the first try or maybe the second, even third, fourth, fifth try. I wish we could have saved. I don't think there is a save option, so maybe if I played the game on the Super Famicom, I can use save states. That sounds like it would be a better choice to go for, but yeah, I'm going to switch to the next game now. Okay, next up we have Blood, one of the best first-person shooters ever made. It is definitely, I think I would say my second favorite first-person shooter after Doom. This is a build engine game, the same one that was used for Duke Nukem and Shadow Warrior, and it's just one of the most spooky games ever, so let's take a look. I'm going to be playing Farewell to Arms, the third episode in the series, and I think I'm going to go with Well Done. I'm not going to go to Extra Crispy, that's too extreme. The Well Done difficulty. Okay.
I'm going to paint the town red.
Okay. Look at this atmosphere. This is just amazing. These guys are non-hostile. They're just like victims running around. And the story of Blood is that you are the servant of an absolutely evil, dark god who is, well, not a very nice guy. And he turns against us in the midst of us performing all kinds of horrendous evil. And, ooh, Jojo the Idiot Circus Boy, amazing. And he destroys a bunch of his servants, and he tries to get us, but he fails, and ends up running afoul of our main character, Caleb, who's sort of like an absolutely badass. I was going to check the bindings here. It's been a little while since I've played this. So, yeah, okay, just checking. And not sure, where is it that I go? This is the new version of Blood. Ooh, zombies. It's easier to take out these zombies with a flare gun, but I don't think we have that just now. This double-barrel shotgun is, aside from the one in Doom, the best in any video game ever. It's absolutely amazing. Whoa, crap. Okay, almost all my entire health is gone. Maybe I should have picked a lower difficulty setting. Okay, alright, let's try this again. That was a huge mistake. Okay, Farewell to Arms. We're gonna go with Lightly Broiled, just to make it slightly less brutally difficult.
I'm gonna paint
because, as I said, it's been about 8-9 months since I played this game, so it's been a little bit of a while since then. But I love that we're playing essentially as a villainous character. We're also kind of doing that in Shadow Warrior as well. We're playing as not a very nice guy who is, ooh, he's trying to kill that guy there. As you might expect from a zombie, these guys will get up a little bit after you shoot them and try to kill you. but generally they're not very scary as long as you have a flare gun to set them on fire. Let's see if I can do any damage. If you, the alt fire for the shotgun is actually firing both barrels at the same time. Ooh, a key. There we go, that's a little better. I like that our main melee weapon is actually a pitchfork. It is unfortunately not really all that useful, but well, it's still pretty cool that that's our main weapon. I think that maybe a scythe should be our main weapon. That would be a little bit cooler. Yeah, we'll use the shotgun for now. Ooh, an armor. Let's check around up here. Gotta be very careful around corners with this game. Because they are, whoops, they are very, very dangerous. Those, cultist guys that we're fighting... Ooh,
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Those cultist guys we're fighting had, are hit scanners, so they automatically are able to lock on exactly to where you are and hit you very, very quickly. So sometimes these guys, if you kill them, they'll drop little hearts with which are your health items, or they'll drop ammunition. So it can be pretty useful to kill them. I mean, we're a bad guy. We're going to hell anyway. There's nothing we can do about that. Might as well just kill some extra people. We already killed so many civilians, probably. And oh my god, these guys are really tough, and I don't have a good weapon. Fuck! Ow! 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 Those guys, those hellhounds actually breathe fire, and that is not something I want to deal with. Whoa! Okay, instantly hit as soon as I hit. Perfect. Stay out. Okay. Ooh, it's one of these guys. They make quite a noise, don't they? Come here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, ow! That's an owie. They just run up to try to do a, like a regular melee attack. They're really not all that dangerous. But, if they do that ranged attack, it's actually pretty good. But I really enjoy the, ooh, that was a secret, nice. Ooh, nice. And my health is back, good. The atmosphere in this game is just extraordinary. I mean, whoa, whoa, whoa. Bro, calm down. It's just one of the best in any shooter ever. Because you really do feel like that 90s edginess about all the gore and the blood and the horror and the fact that you're an evil guy. And Caleb is actually like an evil, sort of cowboyish guy. Ooh, ow, out of the way. That's not good. Come on, go up. Go up. Oh, I gotta kill that guy. Okay, well... Oh, I had a health thing this whole time. Okay, how do I get up? There we go. Careful. Careful. Shotgun is really good close up, not far away. Ow, 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 ow. Things were going good until I like that they can actually crawl on the ground like that. Okay. Gotta figure out how to use, What? Where am I? Oh crap, I didn't save there. I'm in a different level. Didn't I reload that? Yeah, here we go. I must have reloaded the wrong game. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Okay, get my health back. I have to look up how to use items. Try, run, crouch, weapon. Medkit is M. Okay. Okay, maybe I don't know what I'm gonna do against that gargoyle and the guys trying to shoot me at the same time. It's very challenging. But oh, is this a new? No, I was in here. Was that the gargoyle? Gargoyle, excuse me. Guys, get out of my way. Get out of my way, guys. Thank you. Waste a lot of shells getting in from that far away, but here we are. There we go. There's the guy. If it was just him on his own, it wouldn't be that. Oh, there's a second one. Okay, perfect. Exactly what I did there. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh no, damn it. Oh no. Crap, I think I'm out of bullets completely. I love these, the thrown dynamite. It's just a really good weapon. Okay, come here. Come here, Mr. Gargoyle. Where are you? There you are, and you almost killed me. Good. I think I'm out of health now, which is not great. Any secret items over here? Okay, good. Where do I have to go? Whoa, he had dynamite. That's not good. Here we go. Body armor, shells. There we go. Oh no, TNT. It's even better. Learning how to throw dynamite around corners is an essential part of the game. I'm going to save again. Oh no, it's a machine gunner one. You can see the little bar below. It actually shows how much force you're going to put behind the throw, and aiming it is can be very tricky. Flares, okay, but I don't have a flare gun yet. Let's see if I could find dynamite. Ooh, and a key. Oh, okay. Whoa. What's going on over there? Ooh, here we go, flare gun. Nice. That's exactly what I need. And it looks like there's something over there. The flare gun is a really interesting pistol weapon because it can be used strategically to kill certain enemies very fast. Not very fast, but more efficiently than you would in terms of resource usage than other weapons. If you're going to take things a little bit slower. How do I get up there? That's odd. Wall humping time. Hump. Nope. Nothing. Come on, wall hump. Okay. So it was a little bit of puzzle solving in these old first-person shooter games. It adds to the charm. We don't really know where to go. There we go. That wasn't much of a puzzle, that was just my poor perception. But the flare gun will set human enemies on fire, so you shoot, wait a little bit, and then move away and just let them get incinerated. I'll show you that right there. There we go. Nice. I love that. I never tire of doing that. Maybe a little bit dangerous to do it to him there, but because he had a submachine gun on me. Oh, that's not good. This and Shadow Warrior definitely had a lot of thrown explosive stuff going on. Oh, and I'm dead. Perfect. I couldn't even step up there for a second. Okay, whoa. Hold on, let me reload that again. Ow. Perfect. I think I have to reload again. Sorry. Still not dead. Jeez. Flare gun. Do I have any? No, I don't think I have any bullets for my submachine gun. Oh, we also have a hairspray bottle that we can light people on fire with. Got him? Yes, I did. Whoop, there's still another one. There's always another one. Ooh, nice. I have my submachine gun back. Oh, crap. There's a ton of them over there. Ooh, remote detonator ones. That's good. I'm probably going to die in a second, aren't I? Ooh, life essence. Okay, got a little bit of life. That's nice. Okay, whoa, whoa. Almost dead. But that beats being dead. Ooh, life essence. Life essence. Whatever. Okay. Nothing back there. The atmosphere of this game is just amazing. I love the voice actor of... ooh, wait a minute. Here we go. It's good against these guys, these Tor Johnson-looking guys. Setting them on fire is really what you should do if you don't want to waste tons of bullets. There we go. Another weapon you can get later on is a Tesla cannon, which is like this electricity gun, which is pretty frickin' amazing. It's just easier to use this on the zombies too, the people that level wants to get to the bullets. Come on. There we go. Because in Doom and some other first-person shooter games, your basic weapon, your first one, is basically useless. It's kind of trash and you never really want to use it, but in Blood, you can bring it around every now and again, bring it out every now and again, because they made every weapon useful. And I just love the little extra touch of giving every weapon an alternate fire mode with the right-click. So right-click actually has like a little spray and pray that sprays it around like that, so that's pretty cool. Get this? Nope. Darn it. I'm gonna save and just save Scully next time. Because I don't feel like doing that. Come on, open. Thank you. Finding all the secrets is great. That's something that really can't in the 2000s when the FPS world began to change considerably. That just some of the basic features of the genre of like puzzle solving and damn it, and bad jumping mechanics. Darn it, that changed so significantly that like the Halo age, it just became kind of boring. All of the levels became actually need a key there, and I don't have it. Okay. Darn, come on. I forget it. Granted, save scumming was no longer part of that, which some people may think is a good thing. I happen to not think that. Oh no, it's got the little guys. Oh no, it's got the little guys from Evil Dead 2. It's got the little thing hands that run around, and those guys are super dangerous because they can start choking you. And there's really not much you can do about it. You just absorb damage, which really sucks. So let us continue on. with this. Oh no, we got a hellhound. Oh no. Because he's breathing fire, and that's really dangerous. I usually just put them out with the Tesla cannon whenever I see them, because being set on fire does a lot of damage. Like, I may not even be able to recover from it. That's how much. Okay. Locked. Huh.
Locked.
And I don't have
Locked.
this key. Oh no, I do have this key. Burn. Burn, zombie. Die, you zombie bastards. Okay. I love that little extra thing of them ducking to the ground to make it harder for you. Ooh, hello? What is this? I think the pig cops in, whatchamacallit, Duke Nukem also did that, just to make things a little bit more difficult on you. Ooh. Oh, look, this is a reference to, what is it called? 7. I mean, is that the, oh, the Tesla cannon. Nice. Cool. I think that just came out like a year or two, like maybe 2 years before this. But this Tesla cannon is amazing, and just finding little secret things is so rewarding. What? Is it locked again? How is it locked?
Locked. Locked.
Do I have the dagger key? Yes, so I guess I do have to go across the path there. Oh. Should we do it? Yes. Thank goodness. Okay. There we go. Oh, this is the end of the level. Nice. So, that was Blood. Maybe I'm underselling it a little bit here, but this is absolutely one of the best first-person shooters ever made. The combat is highly kinetic, and it is something that you will keep coming back to over and over again because of how thrilling it is. You can just play this endlessly, just like the setting is extraordinary and perfect for Halloween. The enemies are tough and well designed. The world building with Caleb is actually pretty effective, because I do feel for Caleb, even though he's an evil guy. Ooh, cool. Oh no, hands. Oh no, rats. No, just rats. I forgot that rats were an enemy in this game. And they're apparently able to do some good damage. Jeez, okay. So, yeah, let me know if you have played Blood before, and what you think of it. I absolutely love the game. I love the look and all of the... There's a perfect kind of, like, extreme 90s edginess to it, mixed in with, I guess you could say, cheesy horror movie stuff. Like Evil Dead references, the all swallow your soul thing with hands things, hand monsters saying. And, yeah. All these characters are great, and it's fantastic. Just a little black cat shot for Halloween. I think he has found a bug, like a mosquito at the end of the window there, and he is chasing after it. But that's Corvus. He's my kitty. Black cat awareness appreciation. Okay, turning over to the TurboGrafx 16, we have Splatterhouse, one of the most notoriously violent video games released back in the early 90s, around the time, I think this was a, I'm trying to remember how many years before Mortal Kombat this was, but I'm not really sure. It was a good amount of time before then, but yeah. This was it was an incredibly notorious game amongst kids. I had a TurboGrafx at the time, but I did not have this as a kid. I don't think my parents would have allowed me to get it. I mean, maybe they would have, but it's just so obviously scary. They did allow me, when I was a little bit older, to get Mortal Kombat, but I don't know if they would have let me get this one. In this game, we play as this gigantic, hulking, Jason Voorhees-esque brute whose girlfriend is kidnapped, and we have to go rescue her. And we are wearing a gigantic mask here. When it comes to the rescuing the girlfriend thing, I find it funny that people, when sometimes they try to analyze video games, they try to point out the damsel in distress nonsense, as if that was ever like a motivating factor for doing anything in the games rather than just playing the game. Playing the game is fun. Whatever happens, whatever reason you have to go do it is not really the issue. It's just I want to run around and stomp Koopas and everything. And the look of this game is extraordinary. This blew my mind when I saw like little... I think I heard about this from a magazine when I was a kid, and I don't even think any of my friends had it. So it was, years later when I was an adult that I actually ended up remembering it and playing it. But yeah, the game tragically is a lot more style than substance. You're just moving left to right on a standard action game, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that even earlier games on the NES, like Castlevania and Ninja Gaiden, there was a sense of the tactical to what you were doing. You felt like there was some sort of... You had to think when you attacked and jumped, but here everything is incredibly small and you basically don't even need to do that. Do I have a wrench? Oh, I do have a wrench. I like the... I don't know why zombies became so associated with puking as their attack. It's very weird. I did see some puke in amongst the demons in the Italian movie Demons, and if you haven't seen that, Demons from 1985, highly recommend it. It is fantastic. I don't know why this evil mask that we wear doesn't turn us into like a Jim Carrey fun mask guy. It turns us into an evil, unstoppable killing machine. Whoop! Was I supposed to fall down there? Or climb down? No, I was supposed to fall down there. Okay. And I dropped... Oh no, there it is. A stick. There we go. Ooh, that's cool. And I love that you slam them into the wall. But, yeah, unfortunately, there are still plenty of... Whoa, ow. There are still plenty of action platformers from the 8 and 16-bit eras that are worth playing today because the gameplay is fun and challenging. Like on the NES, I can think of the Castlevania games, the Contra games, Shatterhand, Kickmaster, Vice Project Doom, ow, I'm dead. Just in a Clash of Demon Head, just to name a few of them. But, yeah, they all had something going for them in the substance part of it, of actually playing the game. This, it's just more about watching it. I think, actually, this might be one of those games that I might enjoy watching someone play more than actually playing it, because it's just sort of repetitive, going back and forth along these levels. Some of the later games in the series, because there was a Splatterhouse 2 and 3, are supposed to have been more complicated, but I never actually played them, so if you've played them, let me know if they are different in how they play compared to this one. Ow. Oh my god, I'm really dying here, jeez. Ow, these guys... I have to get so close to them because they outreach me. There we go. Okay. And there was also... Oh no, a boss. There was also a Splatterhouse... Not a remaster, like a reboot for the Xbox 360 PS3 era. So if you've ever played that, let me know if it's any good. I heard it was not very good, unfortunately, but well, what are you gonna do? Can't believe I'm fighting against just junk, like household objects, or killing this gigantic beast. Like, you're telling me a chair was flung with such force that you could hurt this guy? No way. No way on earth. This guy is hulking. You could take a shotgun blast to the gut and still come after you. Look, you can punch daggers out of the air. And you're saying that he's only taken 5 hits? Whoa! That's ridiculous. Come on. Look at how big and beefy this guy is. Am I gonna have to start over from the beginning? Oh no, I do... I guess... Do we have infinite continues? Because that would be pretty cool. Because then I think... yeah, that would be okay. I don't think that would be that bad. Come on, puke, go away. Slam. In the actual arcade version, by the way, when you slam someone against the wall, it actually has, like, red blood splattering out. It's not green, like zombie goo. So they did tone it down for the console, but for, like, 1991 or 90, did it say? This is pretty amazing. So, you know, we gotta take what we can get with that. Okay, and there we go. Without my bat to hit them because they outreach me, it kind of sucks. But this is definitely just sometimes, you know, usually I'm not someone who's going to be like, you know, just because of this mood, I'm going to do something. I want there to be some substance in the game that I can sort of engage with. But when it comes to the spooky season, you know, my favorite month is October. Honestly, I'm kind of living in October perpetually. You know, in my mind, I'm in spooky season every month out of the year. But when it comes to the actual timing of this actual month, it feels special because everyone else has entered into my world of spooks for just a little while at least. Oh, come on, you can carry that while climbing. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think the issue is the platforming element itself is not very advanced, and that's really why there's a big disconnect between the fun factor and the amazing visuals in the game, because you're not really using the jumping to that great effect, to be honest. Is that it? Oh crap, come on, are you dead yet? Please be dead. Oh no, ow. Damn it. I took damage there. So you mean I would have beaten... Oh, shotgun, nice. So you mean I would have beaten the boss, but then if I had 1 health then, and the thing fell on me, I would have died? Are you kidding? Oh, baby. Oh, shotgun. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Hey. No, that's a bad dog. His kick looks kind of silly, doesn't it? Come on. Oh, God, I could have... I'm almost dead already. But if they're infinite continues, that's not that bad. I don't know what to do about these light things. What are they? Look at the rain effect. Look how cool that is. And I like the purple backdrop there. That's neat. Supposedly in this level, you can actually cheese the final boss by carrying 2 shotguns with you. So you carry the shotgun and sort of constantly are dropping it. What is that? Don't know what that was, but I don't know how to do the trick, so... Oh, here he is. Here's the boss. Whoa, Chainsaw Man. This is the original Chainsaw Man. Before the... Whoa, ow. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Chainsaw Man. Come on. Oh. Without the shotgun, I don't know how we'll be able to do that, if at all. Ow. Okay. Ready for round 2? Come on. Show yourself, Chainsaw Boy. You're gonna have to be super aggressive. I don't think I was hitting him there. He was too far away. Yes! Oh my god, I got him. Nice. Suck it, Chainsaw Boy. Okay. I feel like our health bar should be just a little bit higher, you know? Ooh, harpoon? Nice. The monster design in this is great. There's like, along with the cool puking zombies, there's also... Ooh, yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh, that's so cool. Yes, I love throwing spears. I'm a big Roman legionary boy, so... And the Greeks used throwing spears too, and the Celts, so a lot of people did. Come on. Come on. Come on. Take him down. There we go. Ooh, what is that? Oh boy, traps. Just what I needed. I feel like I'm playing the Evil Within again. The sound effects are nice and chunky and good too. Everything feels good about this game. And it should, because it's about feels rather than playing. Ow, ow. Ooh, cool. I can't beat... If this is a boss, I have no chance against him. Oh, okay. Ooh, cool. I can check myself out in the mirror. Cool. Sexy stud. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. Can I slide? Can I do that? I don't seem to be able to slide. That's weird. I think in the original arcade, our main character's mask was white, like the hockey mask from Jason Voorhees. It's just that they made it slightly less copyright infringy for when they released it for consoles in America. So, yeah, well, whatever. I miss the good old days when you can just completely rip off a song or a movie or something in a video game. Like, you can actually go back to a bunch of video games in the NES and find out weirdly that the soundtracks were actually based on old classic rock songs. Like the song Faithfully by Journey was used in a Mega Man game, weirdly. And I think Guile's theme from Street Fighter is actually a song called Mighty Wings, which was on the Top Gun soundtrack, oddly. Oh my god, how do I fight this thing? There we go, got one. Okay, 2. How many do I have to get? Ooh, is that a shotgun? No, I think that's a stick. Perfect. Alright, round 2. I think I know how to fight you now, jerk. Maybe. Kinda. I hope there's not an infinite number of these orbs and I have to do something else, because if there is, I'm kind of lost on what to do here, because I can't approach him. He moves out of the way too fast. Ooh. Oh, is that a butcher knife? Nice. Now that's a cool weapon. Not a lot of sophistication, but it gets the job done, and that's all that matters. I love the big baseball bat swing he does whenever he uses something, like he's just this huge, brutish barbarian when he's attacking people. Oh my god. Come on. Come on, blue guy. This is quite a boss. Ow! Okay, hit him again. Do I have to kill the other guys before I get the blue guy, or what? Because I have hit the blue guy a bunch of times, and he's still there. Oh, nice! Took him down. Sweet. Oh, come on, don't leave it there, you idiot. This always enrages me, especially in movies where characters just, like, they have a weapon, and they swing it once, and then they just toss it to the ground. This happens all the time in the movie Fire and Ice, which I love, but it's definitely freaking annoying. Hello? Is something wrong? What do I have to do? Well, it's been about 15 minutes anyway. Whatever's going on here, I don't know. But this has been Splatterhouse, an absolutely roaring good time for... Oh, there we go. Stage 5? Is that our girlfriend? Well, anyway. Absolutely fantastic game. Released all the way back, I think it said in 1990, maybe even earlier in the arcade and the PC Engine in Japan. But oh, by the way, let me know if anybody had a TurboGrafx 16 in the audience. I really like to look into the nostalgia of that thing because I had that. And even though the first console I used as a kid was an NES, the first one that I had personally in my room was actually a oh my goodness, there's like Slippy Slidey, was actually a TurboGrafx 16, and it always felt like nobody else had that system, and I was just out of luck when I tried to find someone who I could talk to about it. Like, I remember talking to kids at school and nobody had it. You know, I was able to play it with my friends at least, but yeah, well, let me know if you had it so I can we can have some kind of retroactive retrospection, as if we were talking about it when we were kids. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to cut to the next game. Okay, we got our next game here, and this is definitely a deep cut for the TurboGrafx 16. It's Samurai Ghost. This always creeped me out as a kid, that creepy woman's laughter. And this is a weird action platformer that I think very few people had. I did see a YouTuber recently point this out, though, so there are some fans of this game, but it is a bizarre, bizarre game. The style, the setting, which is like medieval Japan. We're this, the titular samurai ghost here. And I don't know why we're using a straight sword instead of a samurai sword. That's very peculiar, but, I mean, whatever. Everything is just very odd, and we're sort of like in hell a little bit, and I remember this really freaked me out as a kid. The use of your weapon is also very peculiar because you can lift it up or sit down, and it changes the attack based on where, how you're holding the D-pad, and I don't think it works out too perfectly. It can be a little bit difficult, but those weird leering faces on the bottom here, if you can see them, that really reminds me of Berserk, and thankfully I did not see Berserk until I was an adult. I'm really shocked that when I hear, like, kids say that they saw, like, oh yeah, I saw Berserk when I was, like, 10. It's like, dude, that screwed me up when I was, like, 20. And you saw Berserk when you were 10? Okay, thank God. It takes a little while to get used to the controls, and it's been a while since I've played them, but, yeah, this game had such a unique atmosphere, and it was one of the representations of hell that I saw as a kid. And as you can see here, there's clearly a river of blood behind us. These weird faces. I look at the torii gates or the exits to the levels. That's pretty neat, but I never really made it very far in this game because it gets a little bit difficult. And that style that I was talking about with moving the sword like that, it gets very tedious after a very short period. And it's hard to master, and I just didn't think the game was necessarily worth mastering. The TurboGrafx was such an odd machine that had... Ooh, plunging attack? Long before Dark Souls, we got a plunging attack. Nothing quite looked like a TurboGrafx 16 game, because technically they were more or less considered 16-bit, but that was just by some weird trickery that they used with the rendering. In reality, I don't think they were really 8-bit, 16-bit, they were more technically 8-bit with some fancy colors. So it's this weird, like, I know this makes no sense and sounds stupid, but it's like if there was like a 12-bit system, like maybe you could say that about this, if it was like this middle ground between the 8 and 16-bit era. Oh boy, last one. Yes! Oh, thank God. Ugh. Look at that field of bones back there. It's kind of amazing that they got away with this. Oh, we're going through all the Japanese islands? Where were we? It looked like we weren't even on land there. That it's so creepy. Like, it doesn't seem appropriate to have that for kids here, you know? Okay, volcanic zone. Oh, cool. That little demon guy looks silly. He didn't look scary. I will give the game that. I don't know why I'm collecting these items, by the way. They're not helping my health I don't know if there's a shop or something. I don't recall there being one, but like I said, it's been a while since I played it. I wanted to re-examine it. Should have held my sword upwards there when I swung. Whoop. Nice. Your character does seem very large, like his sprite is a little bit too big. The sprites for the NES games, the action platformers, your character tended to be fairly small, and I think a problem with this game is that everything is too large. But maybe they wanted to make everything too big to show, like, oh, look how good this game looks, because it's allegedly 16-bit by some sort of ledger domain of technology. It's 16-bit probably. Don't try to question us about how we reached that conclusion. Oh, what is that? Oh no! What was that? What was that? What was that blue thing? Ow. Come here. Nice. The music's pretty good. I don't know if there's a gigantic chain of active volcanoes in Japan, but... Ooh, cool. We're getting, oh my god, there's lava flows. Oh my god, harpies or tengu or whatever. I don't know the names of the Japanese demons. I mean, basically, if it wasn't in Neo, I've never heard of it. Oh boy, this is hard. I feel like I quit at this point of the game a lot of the times. Let me know, of course, if you've played Samurai Ghost before, because yeah, good luck, I'm gonna need it. I feel like there just aren't that many people out there in the world who have actually played this game. Oh, no! Ow. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I'm going to be closing this one down a little bit sooner than I did with the other ones, because it's not really living up to my my memories. I think it's just like Splatterhouse. I was more visually blown away by it than anything else. I can't hit him with the plunging attack because he moves too fast. There we go. I had to move what it seemed like farther past him than I had any right to be. Come on, that last life, too. Oh, come on. Dead. Okay, well, that was Samurai Ghost. Maybe not, maybe the least of the games I've played today. Oh, I got another life. I might as well try it. But it's just... something about the combat doesn't quite add up, but I always had this special place in my heart. Do you ever wonder why you remember certain things and not other things? Well, I wonder why I remember Samurai Ghost and not, like, Algebra. You know? That would have been much more useful to remember, but... you know, I was just filled up with too many memories of TurboGrafx 16 games that really weren't very good. And I guess I'm doing a little bit better this time, but because I'm figuring it out, but... no! Okay. Next game. Okay, the next game we have up is one that does not really need an introduction. It is Super Castlevania 4. And... this is a game I did not play initially as a kid because I had a Genesis, so I played Castlevania Bloodlines. And I know this may sound heretical to a lot of people out there, but I'm sorry, I just feel like Bloodlines is better. I feel like it looks better. It probably doesn't play better ultimately, but I don't think it's that bad compared to this. And I know that people like that you have an omnidirectional whip in this game, which was, you know, that was a very impressive move for them to make, but, you know, I just don't feel like it has the same bloody goriness, and I think the animation looks a little bit smoother in Bloodlines than it does in this game. Maybe it's just nostalgia talking. It's entirely possible that it's nostalgia, but I will not countenance somebody saying that Bloodlines is a bad game, because it's a really good Nintendo game. To say that this is better, whatever, you know, I don't have a problem, but, you know, this is still a great game too. The music is extraordinary, the action is incredible, it's got a good challenge that is doable. You know, I've never actually beaten this game without using save states, but it's definitely possible. I think that Bloodlines was a little bit easier than this one now that I think about it, which probably made me like it a little bit more, but whatever. This game also had a... they did change how the special attacks work. In this game, you actually just hit right trigger, or not right trigger, but whatever they called it, right or left keys on the controller to launch your secondary weapon. You didn't have to hit up and attack, but I never thought that was really much of a problem anyway. The level design of this game is extraordinarily good. It is something you can just do, again, it's over and over again with these levels, and you have to constantly move it up and down, jumping, that you don't have the Splatterhouse, unfortunately. And where are we going? Okay. Fight. And you do have the ability to swing on your whip in this game, which I think there was only a couple places in Bloodlines where you could do that. Dude, bro, stop. Ooh, I'm nearly dead. Oh, there we go. And I always thought that they should really lean into the whip swinging aspect of the games and make them just average, everyday movements that you have to do continually, sort of like the wall climbing you would do in Ninja Gaiden. But maybe that would have been too complex to do. I don't remember what that little number thing does. I know it ain't health, which is all that matters. I like that you can move while crouching. It's a good innovation. Yeah, I think the boss might be here. Not yet. No, I don't want the... Does anyone really ever want... the holy water? It's just not really very good. It's weird that they didn't include the omnidirectional whipping in later Castlevanias, because I guess it was just too complicated to put it in the game and make the game... Ooh, horse dance. Some Godfather bosses over here. Maybe it just would have been too complicated to implement or something, and still make the game challenging, but, because I'm not a programmer, so I don't know how... I don't know what the difficulty of that would be. That's it? Why am I breaking all these walls and getting jack? Oh, these guys are back. I don't think that happened, now that I think about it, in Bloodlines. Like, the enemies, I don't think they would respawn that quickly. Come on, there we go. Okay. Ooh. Oh god, the Medusa heads. Like, when the Medusa heads die in Bloodlines, they, like, explode in blood, but here they just, like, the tentacles pop away. It just feels a little bit weak sauce for me. And it's now a chicken leg instead of a pork chop. Well, you know what I mean. Pork chop, whatever the heck that was supposed to be. Turkey leg. Maybe it's like the same word in Japanese or something. Has anyone ever looked into that and tried to figure out why they called it a pork chop? Like, is it just like dinner meat or something, and it's just one word, and they thought, like, well, whatever. Oh, no. Yep, and I'm back to almost no health now. Yeah, now that I think about it, Bloodlines was easier than this, which I heartily approve of. I don't want... As much as I am a Souls game fan, I'm not, really a fan of the hyper difficulty back in the olden days. Ow. No! Almost had him. Oh, and I'm all the way back here, too. The bosses do have a lot of cool designs in this game. I think there is like a Frankenstein boss. I think, is there a Medusa boss? Or I think I might be thinking of the original Castlevania, not this one. This is always something I'm going to have to do, I feel. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? That killed me because it knocked me off. Well, that's something basically in every Castlevania game. Let me know what you guys thought of the reboots of Castlevania for the Xbox 360. Oh, crap! 360 era, because I didn't really end up liking them, I don't think. Because really the Souls games are the modern Castlevania. We don't need anything else, basically. Nope. Crap. That was really frustrating. But I kind of had to take some damage there. But hopefully, with full health, I can take this guy on. Here we go. Oh god, he refilled. Nice. Okay, that was fun. A little embarrassing that I died so many times in the first area, but... No idea why we collect an orb after this. It's just sort of part of the tradition from the NES games. There's no... As far as I know, there's no point to it. Stage 2. Bloodlines did have an interesting thing going where you could play as a different character with a different weapon. And as a kid, I did usually play as Eric Lacard because he had the spear. Even back then, I was thrilled at seeing spears as a weapon. Because, you know, even as a child, I was bored by the standard sword that every single person used, you know? I wanted a spear or a halberd. Ow. Perfect. Spikes. That's not good. Oh, I can kill these things. Just not when they're in armadillo mode. This may be an incredibly like a super in joke to have armadillos here, because it was joked about a lot even at the time that the original Dracula, not the original Dracula film, but the Bram Stoker on the Bela Lugosi Dracula film from the 1930s, they actually had armadillos for some reason or another as some of the wildlife in Dracula's mansion. Why that is, I don't know, because obviously there are no armadillos in Transylvania, and because they were filming it in America, they're just like, I don't know, toss an armadillo in there or something. Like, why would they do that instead of like a mouse? You would think like a rat would be an easier thing to pick, but an armadillo, it's so silly. And it's just become sort of part of the vampire lore about that original Dracula movie, and I guess they referenced it. I guess after 4 games, you know, you're gonna have to dig pretty hard to find something to put in there, and they chose armadillos of all things. Oh well. These birds are obnoxious because if they knock me, the weird knockback issue in Castlevania is something that I always hate, because it's just so obnoxious and unrealistic. Like, if you take like a serious smash, a serious blow from an enemy, you know, obviously you're going to be pushed back a little bit, but even the faintest touch just sends your character, who's supposed to be a warrior, like rocketing back as far as he'll go, into pits everywhere. As usual, the most dangerous thing in any video game is nothing. Just having empty space that you could fall into is the most dangerous part of any game. Nice. I always think the axe is the best secondary weapon in all of the games, just because of how that arc makes it really useful, so you can hit people from far away. Let me know what your favorite Dracula movie is, by the way, because there are so many. Oh, there is a Medusa boss. Here she is. There was also a giant Medusa head that we had to fight in Castlevania 1. Dead. But are those Borbs? Am I seeing that? On Nintendo? So they won't show blood, but they'll show Borbs. They'll show vampire snake woman Borbs. I think that made some people into scalies. I'm serious. I think that really did. It turned some people into scalies as a kid. They saw, like, sexy Medusa. Like someone who's legendarily supposed to be ugly, but they make her, like, her torso really hot, and they give her Borbs in the show to kids. What a weird time to grow up it was, where they took, like, IP that were clearly made for adults, like RoboCop or Terminator or Alien, and then they marketed toys of them to children. Isn't that peculiar? Do you think you could get away with that now? Like, just saying, like, you know, we're going to releasing an R-rated movie, but we're gonna make kids' toys of it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. The little whip slap thing never seemed to really be cool for me. It seems a little finicky to get it working right. But Japanese games were always much more comfortable with sexual or semi-sexual things, which I think is healthy, because you shouldn't, like, be over-terrified of just a naked Borb, because then it becomes that, you know, people can develop a complex about it, and it becomes ridiculous. Oh, got her. Nice. She wasn't that hard. I just had to go there at full health. Okay, flying hands and a river. I like that there's some sort of excuse for the moving screen nonsense here. It's actually like we're being swept along by a river, instead of just randomly the screen is being pushed this way and you're going to die if you don't move. That was a problem in some of the early Castlevania games, at least the third one. Okay. Ooh, nice invincibility. Deadly spikes everywhere. Ooh, no longer invincible. I mean, you have to admit that whatever Belmont we have here, Simon, Richter, Shlomo, I don't know the names of which one we have here, but whatever Belmont this is, he's clearly wearing some kind of armor, isn't he? Like, that's leather armor. I mean, he's not wearing any pants, which is a little odd, so, you know, this is more like Dark Souls than most people believe. He's wandering around with chest armor and no pants or gloves or helmet. But you'd think it would do a little bit of something to give him some poise, so he wouldn't be knocked back so violently with every hit, but oh well. Guess we just can't have nice things. Or we always have nice things with flaws in them. There we go. Stage 3. Why was there a stage after the boss? That was weird. Okay. I don't think there are any alternating paths in this one, which is unfortunate because there was in 3 on the NES. So you'd think there would be here. Oh, where's my axe? Just because I go to a new stage, it gets taken away. It's bullcrap. Do I have to pistol start at the beginning every single level? Oh, I like these mud guys that fall apart in different versions of them. They're kind of a cool enemy. Come on, die. There we go. Still don't like that slapping the whip around thing. It just looks kind of dumb. Looks like he's not successfully attacking with it. But I do like being able to attack directly upward. That is super useful. I don't think those drops of water in the ceiling can reach us. They're like acid or something. Ow. Oh, oh no. Crap. Ooh, axe though. Okay. Okay. Nice. The music in this game is so good. But like I said, I still prefer the music in Bloodlines. Again, that may cause some people to get angry, but I just grew up with it. It was so amazing that I just absolutely adored it. Oh god, they explode too. That sucks. But they were just gonna fall down directly in that place, but no. There are some impressive Mode 7 stuff in this game, I think, in the backgrounds later on that are moving. So, you know, I can understand how that looks good, but Bloodlines was made, like, it came out, I think, 3 years after this. It was like later on in the life of the Genesis, so it was a little bit better, I think. Okay. Oh, those guys annoy me. I don't think they can be killed. Oh no, I think I remember this area. I think I'm probably going to call it soon because I hate this area where we have to climb upward. And this is just a fall into a pit area, not a fight enemies area for the most part, which is really obnoxious. But it does look gorgeous, I will give it that. Swinging. Nice. It's so dumb that there's a score in this game. Like, who cares about that? I guess it just was felt to be traditional in games, and they just included it. I guess in some ways the achievement system that modern games have is considered like a maybe a modern version of having a score, like some way to tabulate how you enjoy the game, but to add numbers to it like that always seemed kind of ridiculous to me. I never enjoyed it, so I never cared about an achievement or anything. Let me know if you're the same way, or whether you like achievements and think they're useful or something. Because I'm happy to know the differences, because I was thinking if I ever made a video game, and that's very doubtful to ever happen, I would just say, can you actually just say in today's modern age, like, yeah, there are no achievements. Can you do that? Tell me if there's a game that's not an indie game where the developers just said, you know what, there's no achievements. We don't give a damn about that crap. Just don't care. 0 achievements. Just enjoy it on your own. We're not going to tell you... We're not going to help you measure your enjoyment in some way. That's always a harmful attitude to have, like trying to quantify your enjoyment. Like, I watched this many movies during... Oh, okay, fine. During this time period, or... You know, I saw this many bands in concert. You know, you have to work on the quality of the time, not the quantity. Oh, come on, the same one! Okay, I'm gonna try. It's my last life, so this will be it. 1, 2... Is it ever gonna stop? Okay, 4? Has it stopped completely? Yes, it has. So it would be recurring. Ooh, these eyeball guys look pretty cool. Oh, I even forgot there's like an actual timer in this too. That stupid timer nonsense. Like, who cares about keeping track of the time in the game? But I guess it was just traditional at the time. Thankfully, it's very, very slow, and I think it's really doubtful you're gonna lose to time in the game. Nice. I think you can freeze these guys if you hit them, but that's about it. It's basically just you have to avoid them. Where Castlevania game is, by the way, because mine, I think I would have to say again, there's probably a lot of nostalgia here talking, but it would probably be Bloodlines as my absolute favorite. But Symphony of the Night is so good. You know, it probably... God, I can't decide. Maybe Symphony of the Night? Yeah. God, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Nice. There we go. But they're doing the swinging a lot more than I remember. No, no! Okay, I think I'm going to switch to the next game now. Okay. Next up, we have an absolutely legendary game in the horror game world. This is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. One of the best games ever made. One of my absolute favorite games. And it is just an extraordinary experience because they took the original Castlevania formula, mixed it together with some Super Metroid and created this extraordinary experience. This is actually a save state that I got from GameFAQs.com. It's not mine. I just wanted to show a little bit of the later game. Try to find a better weapon to use. I mean, this is a great weapon, but I'm going to try to find something else to use. Ooh, Muramasa Blade. Katana Jewel Sword? Osafune? Let's try that one. Yeah, that's pretty neat. And this is just one of the greatest gaming experiences that anyone could ever have. It is so extraordinarily fun. I've never in my life experienced a game with such with a better, smoother action gameplay in this sort of 2D plane. I don't know how they did it and how so many other people failed to do it over the ages, but for some reason or another, this is just so much better. Like they've finally worked out the kinks, like 10 years into the life. Ooh, Cthulhu. 10 years into the life of action platformers. They somehow managed to figure out how to do everything correctly and get the characters, like the movements are so fluid. It's almost like Alucard is made of liquid as he's moving. There's none of that weird jankiness, frame rate losses. I mean, everything is perfect right here. And this is just a game that is so relaxing to play, because the original Castlevanias, as much as I love them, are quite difficult, and they can be a little bit stressful to play, but this one has that spooky, ultra-gothic atmosphere to it, especially with the amazing soundtrack. This game is one of the best soundtracks of all time, bar none. It is one of the absolute best. And, yeah, this is just a great experience all around. They added a bunch of things like the ability to cast spells on your character, so you have a mana bar. You're going to level up the character over time with experience, and so you get higher and higher. You get more health and so forth. There's an ability to play through the entire game after you've beaten it as Richter Belmont, so you get a completely different experience. So, I mean, it hardly seems like I need to say it, but just in case anyone has not played this game before, you really have to at some point in your life if you play video games, because even if you're not into platformers, I guarantee you that this game is going to excite you. This game is going to be fun. It's that one exception to the rule that even if you don't like platformers, you're going to enjoy this. And at the very least, even if you don't want to play it, listen to the soundtrack. This is one of the best soundtracks, bar none, of any game ever. This was early in the lifespan of CD gaming. I think this came out in '97, so it was just a couple of years into people getting used to CD audio in games, and they knocked it out of the park right from the beginning, making this extraordinary score which blends in that thrilling, action-oriented, exciting music that you would expect in the traditional Castlevania games with orchestral gothic, a very baroque, actually, sort of soundtrack with sounds like Bach music playing quite a bit. And I think we're in the regular castle right now. The game actually, or are we in the? I don't remember. The game actually had a unique mechanic where after you beat the game the first time, you would go to beat it the second time by reversing the castle. So the entire map would turn upside down, and you would play it from top to bottom instead of bottom to top, which was, I don't think any other game had done that before, and maybe, let me know if you know of any game that has done that since, because I honestly can't think of one. There may not be a game that's done that since then. Yeah, I mean, I certainly can't think of it if it's there, but I always thought this is where you fight one of the bosses, Shaft, and I always thought that this thing here kind of looked like a Baylet from Berserk. Like, look at this thing. Is that not a Baylet with the weird circle and the mouth there? This came out in 97. 97, I think. So it was the same year as the Berserk anime. So this would have been years into the life of the manga. So it's possible that it's a Berserk reference. I'm just saying, it's entirely possible. Actually, is this the Upside Down? Because I'm actually using a a save state that I got in GameFAQs. So, is this game beaten already? Did they already kill Dracula? Is this Upside Down? I can't even tell if we're in the regular castle or the Upside Down castle. I'm not sure. Well, wherever we are, I'm just going to wander around a little bit and fight some monsters and talk more about this game. I think this is the regular castle, because these clocks would be upside down, and we would be fighting much tougher opponents if we were in the upside down castle. I think in order to get to the upside down, we have to go to Dracula's old chamber and take a one of the thingamybobs. There's a portal there to the upside down version of the castle. So I think I may just head there. But maybe I'm trying to remember if if you can go back to the game after beating it. Because I don't think you can, if I remember right. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay. So let's continue on our journey. The atmosphere oozing out of this game is just magnificent. The enemies are all... I think this game originally began its life as a sequel to Rondo of Blood, which is one of the few... I think that was a TG16 CD exclusive from back in the day. One of the few TurboGrafx 16 only games, until it was ported much later on. But I like that the TurboGrafx has at least one small claim to fame to people that are unwilling to give it its just due. At least you have to say that Rondo of Blood is an amazing game. And I'm poisoned. Perfect. I don't think I have my health. I don't even know how he got his health to 5,000. I didn't even know that was possible. Like, I guess, what level is he? Where does it say? Is level 99? I think you would have to do some serious level grinding to get up to that point. I love these zombies, by the way, with the blood spurting out. The scream sounds like the stock scream that they used for the troopers in the movie Krull. Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, that weird scream noise from there. That sounds a lot like it. Is this... Yeah, I can try to go this way. I love a game where you have to read the map and go back and forth between different places, which just feels a little bit better than going in a straight line like you would do in, a standard action platformer game. It's weird seeing Alucard is blue. That must be because of the cape that he's wearing. I mean, just look at the way his cape flows behind him. This blew us away in 1997. This was like... This was unbelievable back then. And I think this game, as I was saying, originally, it's basically a sequel to Rondo of Blood because they take a lot of the same monster design from that game and update it into this one. And they also, I think, take that Richter Belmont was the main guy in Rondo of Blood, and they take him, and you play as him in the opening segment of this. And yeah, this experience, I mean, just look at these monsters. This just filled me with the greatest joy as a kid. And this is a perfect October type of game to play through because it's not super hard. It's it has just enough challenge to keep you interested in the game. And it has an incredible gothic score to it, which you will be humming throughout everything. Just throughout your life, because it's that good, it's that amazing. The bosses are huge, incredible. I mean, look at this, look at the background here, with how it moves along with you with the stained glass. This is one of the most gothic games I've ever seen. It's amazing. It's absolutely extraordinary. And there we go. Like, every one of the monsters is just magnificent. Like, this boomerang, there's a musketeer skeletons, there's a giant, like a giant ape skeleton that uses a bow and is a huge club. Some of the bosses include, like, a giant mound of bodies that are just, it's incredible. It like, sloughs off different pieces of bodies to, like, throw at you. Oh, by the way, I have a little purple demon guy next to me. That's my, you can actually have a familiar in this game, which is really awesome. You can have a fairy, you can have a living sword. My favorite has always been the demon guy, right here. He actually has a little voice that we hear. Oh, for goodness sake, jeez, I can't get up here. Okay. Let's just try to fly up and see if we can do that. Nope, that did not work. Ooh, hunting girls. I don't remember. Ooh, look at this. You can hear the bells actually clanging as you're climbing on them. This is one of the greatest, absolute greatest soundtracks of all time. Even the sound effects are really cool. Now, you may have heard online that there's some goofy voice acting in the game, and, fair. There definitely is. But, I mean, who cares about some silly voice acting? I think that just adds to the charm. I wouldn't want to play the game with quote-unquote better voice acting, because this just sounds so much better to me. This is one of my favorite areas of the game, with the sky, the clouds moving in the background. And the soundtrack is incredible. It has this sort of haunting, heavenly glow to it. And it's just fun to move in the game. Just the simple act of walking from one end to the other is so satisfying, because your character moves at the speed of your own thoughts. And the jumping is so satisfying. You get a double jump ability to use. You can transform into a bat, as I have been, or into a wolf, or into mist. Kind of looks like a fart cloud when you have the green poison on the mist, but, whatever, that's fine. I think we are nearing Dracula's, the place where we face Dracula in the initial version. I love these flea rider guys, because the hunchback flea guys are so obnoxious in the original game, but they actually made them kind of comical, to be honest, in this one, because they don't really do a lot of damage. It seems a lot easier to hit them than it was in the original game, and they just sort of seem funny. I always thought they were monkeys in the original game until I found out later that they're supposed to be hunchbacks. So yet a second game here where you have more hunchbacks. Okay. Let's see it. Come here. There we go. Let's fly up to Dracula's area. and see if we can get to the next part of the castle. There we go. This is amazing with the ruins in the background. And, you know, this isn't a 3D game, thankfully, because they knew that they didn't have the technology to make that look great. The 8 and the 16-bit eras had some amazing action platformers, but they really mastered, like absolutely perfected, the platformer in the 32-bit era later on, when people who said, you know, we're not going to jump the gun here and be the first out of the gate with a 3D game. We're just going to, you know, maximize what we could do in the 2D era. And they made this incredible, absolutely magnificent game from it. Okay, we're in the upside down castle now. So enemies are much stronger. You know, they completely, you know, this was an amazing thing that they did. I really love how they maximized the potential of a level by, you know, transforming it, by turning it upside down. They didn't need to create an entirely new level. They just need to turn the same, you know, the level that they had before upside down and add new enemies. That's basically all they did. So they could squeeze out all of the potential they possibly could from this one area without breaking the bank, designing new areas, and adding extra time and layers onto it. So I think that's just an incredible decision that it's really sad that other game developers haven't felt comfortable enough attempting. You know, I really wish that they would, but, well, what are you going to do? Okay. I wonder if he's already defeated Dracula in this. I mean, I guess that's possible, but I'm going to try to go the same route that I took to get down here. Walking tombstones, perfect. Ow. I don't know why I didn't take any damage at all there, that was weird. Thought I'd take a little bit of damage. Took some damage from the fleas, at least. The Metroidvania elements of the game are also great because you can sense and remember little points that you were supposed to get to, like an area you couldn't jump high enough to, so you come back when you have a double jump, or can fly and get through. And there is a mystery to the game to figure out how you have to turn the castle upside down, because they were bold enough to actually allow you to complete the game in the standard way and think that there was no second area, but really you've only completed 50% of the game. And I think that was a bold choice that they took there to actually allow you to defeat the game in that sort of... to make you feel that there was something wrong when you were beating the game. It's like a displacer beast or something, these panthers. But you could definitely sense that something wasn't quite right if you beat the game that way. It didn't feel like it because you didn't actually fight Dracula, you just fought this Richter Belmont who was being controlled by Dracula. So it wasn't exactly, it didn't feel quite correct, you know? Like you have a Bible that spins around you like this. That was a pretty good way to use that. I hate these little balloon board guys, because they are very, very annoying. I wonder if I could go this way. These are some of my favorite enemies in the game, by the way. I think they're called like Archer, Sniper of Goth. They just look so cool. There was actually another enemy in the game that's like a knight, a skeletal knight riding on a half horse, and it's, you know, it's only got 2 legs, and there are like entrails spilling out of the back of the horse. It's really cool. Okay, can I go this way? Maybe I can go this way. This area might be kind of hard though, but well, we'll check it out. I love the little CD loading areas we walk through because it's completely silent, but it adds a certain charm to the game that I don't think you could do without. Because just like the weird, like the little pauses in the game in Resident Evil when you open a door, it adds this weird aspect of tension to it. You know, it lets you digest what you were doing for a little bit and sort of pause and think about that. And I think that it's easy to forget that there was benefit to having some lower level of technology. There was even a benefit, to be honest, sometimes in television shows to watching one video or one episode and then waiting a week and sort of allowing yourself to digest what you've seen. You know, it's fitting that they refer to watching watching television shows as binging, because I think it can have a negative effect by binging a show. And I've done it before. I'm not saying I'm free of that. But I wonder whether it's something that we should be doing. You know, maybe we shouldn't be binging. We should be slowly watching a show over, you know, watching 1 hour of a show. That sounds like a good amount for an episode. And then after that, you know, allowing ourselves to process it for a week, to think about it, to not be, ooh, that's a lot of damage on the spikes, to work through our feelings on it and think more about it rather than just pouring this gigantic bucket of swill over 6 or 8 hours in 1 or 2 days. It may be harmful overall to television. I heard, by the way, recently in an interview that someone was doing with some Netflix executives, one of the most horrifying things I've ever heard in my entire life. And I want you guys to tell me if it is also the most disturbing artistic news you've ever heard. But these Netflix executives, these people that have power over a significant proportion of the television that is made, even if they are a streaming service and not part of the networks, it's still as important or more important than the networks. And they were talking about what they called second screen time. And I want you to think for a minute about what that means. What does second screen content mean? Well, everyone knows that they have their phone with them at all times, right? Of course, everyone does that nowadays. So, if you're watching television, you're not just going to be sitting there watching TV, you're going to be sitting there with your phone watching TV. Okay, are you following me here? Well, what they were saying was that they were deliberately trying to make programs on Netflix that would go together with the screen, the second screen, your phone. So they were trying to make background content, essentially, not make a good show that you would want to watch. They were intentionally trying to make television shows that you could faintly half listen to while you're looking at your phone. And I'm sorry I'm getting heated here talking about this, but this is the most evil and miserable corporate cynicism I've ever heard in my life. I really do not think that anything compares with that. It is just one of the most monstrously evil things I think I've ever heard from a corporate executive. That they were intentionally trying to make swill. Now, I've definitely done this, by the way, and I do think that this is an important part of my entertainment, just sort of like faintly half watching or half listening to something. Maybe somebody's doing that right now to me, that's fine. While I'm sort of engaged in something else online or doing something else, and that's very interesting and creative. It's important to creativity, I think, to do that. But the fact that they would intentionally make that, rather than try and make something good, is enraging. Okay, here we have the Dark Priest, Shaft. Yes, his name is Shaft.
So you are the one who's controlling Belmont.
Yes.
Shaft.
I
That's such a silly name. But anyway, I guess it was supposed to be like Shaft of Light, maybe. But this is the guy that helped bring Dracula back from the dead.
Why did you make
Which is kind of
Belmont
odd
lord
that they
of this
included this
castle?
guy in here, because I always just thought that Dracula could do it himself, you know? Like, he doesn't need some human priest to do it for him. But, well...
But
And it seems
Belmont's
like the
power
goal
is
was to get
supreme
two
among
vampire hunters to fight each other,
None
which
other
is
could
fine,
defeat
I
him.
guess. That was kind of an interesting twist that they put in, but this priest guy is a little bit odd. And we are going to be fighting Dracula, I think, right after
But your
this.
plan has failed.
And then I think I'll probably call it to just move on to the next game. Okay. I don't think this guy's going to pose that much of a risk to us. Nope.
You claim to love the darkness. Go then and dwell there for all eternity.
Now that is some amazingly edgelord lines. Go dwell there for all eternity. I don't know what it was with Japanese games and purifying the corrupt world, because that was also a theme for some characters in the Shin Megami Tensei games, and it was also a theme in, of course, Silent Hill 3. With Claudia, she wanted to cleanse the world, and you know, maybe it had something to do with a certain cult that I won't name that was very popular in Japan in the mid-90s.
I was
Oh,
hoping
look
we
how
would
cool
not see each
Dracula
other
looks there.
again.
He's just so
I
badass.
can't allow you to leave here, Father.
You have ever been the ally of
Just sitting
humans.
back,
Have
brooding,
you forgotten
enjoying
what they did
his
to your
afterlife.
mother?
Think you I would forget such a thing? No. But neither do
Alucard's
I
mother.
seek revenge
If you see
against
this, they
them.
do mention this stuff in the
Still uttering the same
Netflix show of
No
this,
matter.
but
Now is
Alucard's
the
mother
time
was
to put
murdered
aside
by
your weak human
witch
side
hunters because
and
she
join
slept
me
with
in
Dracula.
remaking this world.
Dracula, in the name of my mother,
He
I
can't
will
believe the world
defeat
is going to
you
be
again.
better if it's run by demons. I mean, why would he do that? This is the final form of Dracula. It is pretty darn cool looking. And it's got sort of like xenomorph heads on it. Oh, and my demon guy killed him. I didn't even notice that, but the demon was so powerful, he killed him that quickly. Yeah, this character is vastly overleveled. How? By overleveling, that's how. Wow, that was a little anticlimactic, but anyway, this has been Dracula. This has been Castlevania Symphony of the Night, one of the greatest games ever made. Just a little spookiness for Halloween here. I'm going to be now cutting to the next. Okay, so the final game of the spooky season tonight is Castlevania Bloodlines. This is the one that I grew up with. After I talked it up so much, of course I had to show Castlevania Bloodlines on the Sega Genesis. And I am going to be playing as Eric Lucard, the spear user. I like how he uses the Alucard sphere. It sounds almost like it's Alucard's ruins of the Castle Dracula, Romania. Bizarrely enough, this one actually references Bram Stoker's Dracula directly. Like John Morris is related to the American guy in Dracula, and it just, oh, look at that cool pole. But and we actually play, I think, during the First World War, oddly enough, so it's set in a very different time frame than usually we get. Later on in the when there started to be a ton of Metroidvania games in the series, in Castlevania, like Harmony of Dissonance or whatever the heck their names were, but they did start setting them in modern times or even in the future, but back in the early 90s, sitting in any time outside of the Middle Ages was very peculiar. Or like early modern era as well. And we actually start out in a revamped version of the first level of the first Castlevania game. So this is actually just the first area of that game. and you will be intimately familiar with it if you've played that, except it's just advanced for modern times. And I think that's really cool that they made things more advanced than they were. They made it look more modern, even though now it seems silly to say that this is modern, but it was modern in 1994 compared to the 1987 Castlevania. And I just adore this game. I think it is, a little, as I said, a little bit easier than Castlevania, Super Castlevania 4. I think the music is incredible by Michiru Yamane. The Iron Blue Intention is a song that I actually have and listen to on the regular. It's some of the best video game music I've ever heard. This is an incredible boss because he screams and howls at you and destroys the glass to hurt you instead of just attacking you. It's very different than you would expect. It turns into a quivering mass of flesh. That's pretty amazing. Oh, and we didn't collect an orb. Okay, well that's fine, I guess. And this is one of the few Castlevania games that I have actually beaten without save states, because it does get a little bit more challenging around the last level, but otherwise it's fine. Nice hook drop, or whatever the heck that is. Looks more like something you'd feed a dog, not human, but whatever. And stop following me, guy. Eric Lacard does have a special move where you hold down and then press up and he sort of leaps up in the air like pole vaults upward. Not nearly as cool as the standard Belmont whip swing, but whatever. I don't think I want that. Look at this cool torture chamber in the background with blood dripping on the walls. I'm sorry, but I just think this looks better than Super Castlevania 4. You know, it just does. And we have a very special super upgrade where our polearm has a fire on the end of it, and we have a special secret attack. Our secondary attack is not the axe anymore, it's this special one that does this weird spraying damage. Not necessarily super useful, but it's okay, I guess. Ooh, we can attack up with the spear, though, and I don't think that John Morris could get up here. Only we can, because we have the jump ability. It looked like they were trying. I love that. I love that he jumps on it and dies. I love seeing that. It looks like they may have been trying to go for some alternate paths with this game originally, because there are small areas where you diverge between playing as Eric or John, but they're so minimal it feels like they weren't officially worked out very well. Like they didn't finish them. And strangely enough, we actually play sort of backwards with this game, because we don't start out, we start out at Dracula's castle, and then we eventually go and fight him as he's escaped to England. And we actually stop at a bunch of weird locations. We go to Versailles in France, a munitions plant in Germany, where they're making, like, steel helmets for the First World War. We go to Greece, which is probably my favorite area of the game. And, where else do we go? We go to Italy, and we actually fight a demon on top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is pretty amazing. Nice. We got this guy. Very good. Oh, we get an orb here, I guess, I think. There we go. There is the game did have a password. Oh, that's odd, he froze. The game does have a password system here. I remember writing all of these down back in the day, like axe, blank, blank, axe, jewel, blank, axe. And next up, we gotta go to the Atlantis Shrine in Greece. It's always looked incredible. I love the music, I love how it's reflected in the bottom there, and it's moving with the waves. This just seems extraordinary. Fighting Minotaurs, of course. Because maybe we're on Crete, I guess? where the Minoans are. Tragically, this is also the level where we get the Medusa heads for the first time. Oh boy, it's one of these levels where it's raising, the water level is rising constantly. You have to get to the top. At least they realized how silly it was to have the screen just go up and kill you for no apparent reason. They actually included water as being the danger that's killing us here. So that's something, I guess. I love how the pole arm sort of expands into a bat shape when you attack with it. Well, hope this is the right way. And it is not. I almost died there. There we go. There we go. The game is just so fast-paced. I love it. So action-packed. And as said, easier than Super Castlevania. Let me know which Castlevania games you played as a kid, and if you have a preference between Super Castlevania 4 and Castlevania Bloodlines. If there are any Bloodlines homies out there, let me know. This guy's just trying to kill us by raising the water level. He just turned the tap on and he's trying to drown us. But it's actually pretty easy. Maybe the first time you do it, you don't figure out what's going on, but otherwise, yeah. The axe is definitely the best. Look at that. It's just... Take a lot of damage here. Take a lot of damage. Yes, got him. Oh boy, there's another guy. Okay, well, almost had it there. I like how the spear spins around and crashes into his chest like that. That's fun. Oops, that's not good. I'm smack talking this guy. Now he's actually looking like a greater danger. That's always how it happens. Hubris always leads to nemesis. Almost. Come on, there we go. There we go. Full powered up. Do this no damage? Yes, we can. Okay, the axe guy's gonna be tough. I think it's stuck in the ground, nice. Ow, we can't duck under that, I have to remember that. I think the game is set in, like, 1917, maybe? I feel like maybe they said that at some point, but I don't quite remember. Oh, well, here are the Medusas. Oh, now the water's going down, nice. Are these the worst enemies in the whole gaming? Let me know if you think that anyone is worse than this. Because maybe like the dogs and the Souls games are worse, but I don't think anything is worse than this. These are just horrendous. The pattern is so horrible. So as this is going to be the final game of the video, I do want to remind everyone to please let me know what your favorite horror games are to play, because I'm always looking for suggestions during the spooky season. What were your memories playing horror games as kids? What did you think of the games I showed you tonight, if any of them look interesting enough to play? Do you think that retro games can still provoke the feeling of fright? Or is it are the graphics just too primitive? Because for me, I still feel like a lot of, not fear exactly like I would with a more advanced game, but still that sense of the scariness of the Halloween season, sort of like maybe the spookiness rather than scariness with these games. And I like to play... Ooh, I can attack downward, nice. And I like to check them out every year just to kind of have a little bit of fun while fall is beginning to make the world a more cool and pleasant place after the brutal oven of summer. We can just run past these guys. Yes, we can. And what are your go-to scary games to play during the season? And are any of them? What are the memories you have of them from childhood? Now, because I have like pretty much entirely positive memories of playing these games. It would slow down. This is going. And it's just a joyous part of my childhood that I like to remember and go back to. All of these spooky, silly games. It reminds me of a simpler age when I could scare myself with something that's not actually scary, that doesn't actually exist, instead of being scared by something actually frightening, like war or medical bills or illness. It just reminds me, it's sort of a safe scare, which is, I think, why people like it so much. Let's see, I think the third one is Italy? Yes, it is. There we go. I love these, look at the blood spraying out of that. You didn't get that in, I don't remember seeing that kind of stuff in Super Castlevania 4. I'm not hating on the game, by the way, I'm just trying to explain to you why I find this game to be superior to that. Ooh, oh, ow. It's getting a little harder suddenly. Ooh, cool. That is so awesome, the blood spray. Breaking off the pillars to fight with. Very clever. Oh, I'm out of, I was about to say, why can't I use my special attack on out? Ow! Perfect. Okay, let's see if I can make it across this time. There we go. Oh, let me know if you're, when you were a kid, if your parents allowed you to play spooky games, because mine were usually pretty liberal when it came to that, but, let me know if you were a kid that was not allowed to play the spooky stuff and only got it when they were older, a teenager, or even an adult. Ooh, crap. I love the background here, it looks so cool. Nice. The boomerang replaced that strange, throwable cross that we got in the original Castlevania. Oh, this doesn't look easy. Come on, run, just run. Just escape. Attack. Here is one of the divergence points between you and, if you're playing as John Morris. Sean goes in there, and we have to go up here. We fight some mummies while we continue to fight these obnoxious birds. I'm going to be dead in a second, but still. I think maybe Frankenstein is here? Nope, that is not. I was thinking something else. This is a giant white bone snake thing. Oh, and he died pretty easy. Nice. This is definitely one of my favorite sequences in any Castlevania game, as we're climbing the Leaning Tower of Pisa with the Medusa heads, and it sort of creates this uneasy, nauseous feeling as it's going back and forth. And it just works out beautifully. If I take one hit, I'm dead. Come on. The boss in here that you fight at the top of the tower is actually really cool too. It's sort of a giant bat. Like almost just this monstrous pterodactyl-sized bat. That looks pretty cool. Wow, I'm shocked I survived this long. Mummies, nice. Hope I can find a pork chop soon. Because if I don't, I'm dead. Okay. No, one hit. Okay, fine. Looks like I'm on my last life here, so this will be the conclusion of the video whenever I die next, which will presumably be very soon. I like how they take off their entire head to strike you in melee with the attack there. That's pretty cool. Attack them all the way over there, okay. I like that you can jump onto the middle of the stairs there. This is also one of the coolest sequences in the game, as we're walking up this weird pillar with these bone skeleton creatures. And the music is stunning. You know, maybe the action part of Super Castlevania 4 could argue is better, but the platforming part just feels a lot better here. Come on. Come on. Got it. They're just trying to knock me off here, which is not very fair. It's a little bit mean. I think in the difficulty setting you can actually increase the number of lives and continues that you have. The boss. Oh no, not necessarily. I thought this was immediately the boss, but nope. There's still something here. There's the boss. This is so cool looking, this weird creature. It's like a skinned bat with no hair or something. Ow. Come on. Ow. That tail whip didn't hit me sometimes. I don't know why. Ow! Oh, dead. Okay, I mean, I tried, but, so that was Castlevania Bloodlines, and that was the retro spooky video games for Spooky Video Game Month. My name is Michael. Let me know your opinions and thoughts in the comments below. And yeah,